YASSERTV. Welcome to the channel, people. Welcome to another episode of the whole That Show with AJ. What you say, my brother, man?
Assalamu alaikum, my bro.
Alaikum salam, bro. How's it going?
Hey, we're almost there, man. The season's nearly over. I can almost forget that Arsenal exist. Nearly there.
Nearly, innit?
90 minutes till freedom.
90 minutes to... Bro, man said 90 minutes till freedom, you know. Bro, that's crazy, man. But, I mean, you know what I mean? Some of us can still win a trophy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, some of us can still win a trophy. And that's what it means, innit? But we got a difficult game coming up. Like, we got the Forest game, yeah. And bro, I was praying that Mike's team can do something, and they didn't, innit? So
I'm asking Mike's team to do anything. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, it's West Ham.
yeah, but Everton's beating people. Like, they're doing something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, something can happen, innit?
Like, out of all the teams in the Champions League race, you got the worst fixture. Because you lot aren't good away from home and not in a Forest. Yeah, they genuinely need this.
No, we need it. They don't need it as much as we need it.
And they're not going to get another opportunity at this again, so of course they need it.
Oh, my brother. You and I can go back and forth about this, yeah, 24/7. But I think we need it more than them, innit? Like, we've been starving.
Don't get me wrong, like, you definitely need it. Like, 3 years out of the Champions League for you, like, it's mad.
Yeah, listen, to be fair though, we should just, if we're gonna keep it honest, yeah, you and I should just swap places, bro. You can be Conference League or Europa League or anything like that. You can play in those. We can play in the Champions League. Because we don't embarrass London when we play in the Champions League. You get it?
What happened the last time you played Madrid?
Huh?
So didn't you lose the last 2 times you played Madrid?
But bro, do you remember who we played at Madrid? Did Madrid play the way they played against you? The Madrids that we faced.
Beat him at the end of the day.
Nah, the Madrids that we face, yeah. Did they play the way your Madrid played? You needed two mad free kicks to beat Madrid, you know, like.
Let's forget the other 3 goals, man. We won 5-1 on aggregate.
Yeah, but bro, come on. If you can't admit that they were poor, yeah.
Of course, they were terrible.
Exactly. I'm not saying that. What's it called? That it's not a good job done, is it? Bro, I can never basically look down on that achievement. Or you get it? You're still beating them, regardless of how you beating them, innit? But what I'm saying is, if you played any of those Madrids that we play, where Rodrigo backs like a hat trick or something last minute, like we done against City, Benzema shoots from outside the box and that, Modric outside of the foot shot. If you can play those teams, that's when I shake your hand, innit? But till then, you're alone, mate. You beaten them and then couldn't beat PSG. We used to get PSG all the time, yeah. I think quarterfinals or round of 16 and that. We have to go over there and box Zlatan and Cavani and that. You don't know about that. You don't know about them, Verratti in midfield. You man don't know about that, bro. Come on, bro. Like, once in a while, he's the big team. And
Vitinha.
Look at the names you're naming. I'm naming Zlatan, Cavani, Benzema, Modric. You're naming Doué.
Right, even not like we're naming scrubs now, are we?
But not scrubs. But it's not on that level.
I hear that.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say to you is, you need to be respecting my club, bro. And I've actually won it. And I've seen it twice. And the Europa League is when we beat Northside's team, Ivanovic header, yeah? He's seen us dunk on Arsenal and Benfica. I've beaten this team to win my first Champions League.
It's my fault that the evil Rafinha can't buy any luck. That's his problem, not mine.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that, yeah, there's something about our clubs, my club. We're different, bro. Different gravy. You know what I'm saying? We just behave differently. We're just different. You know, you can't compare your club and my club. Yes, we may have achieved some things and whatever. Fair enough, innit? You man aren't scrubs, but I was speaking to Views on Sports, innit? You know him. I don't know his name, but
I don't think
he
might have.
is the guy with the glasses and he has the hat. You've seen him in the chat. You probably seen him Northside chat. And, bro, I was talking to him today and we were talking about Arsenal and their situation and that. Bro, I think Arsenal speaked in it. Nah, I don't see it. Like with Arsenal, I don't know, man. It's like a mental thing, bro. Every time I look at them, I just feel like these men have already peaked and we're not really gonna see anything. Did that even make sense? Like, this is them. Like, we've seen them at their
I don't
best.
think we peaked last season.
Huh?
I don't think we peaked last season. We just got lucky in the Champions League because, yeah, we deserve to beat Real Madrid, but Real Madrid screwed themselves. So the moment we face a team that were actually balanced, we got properly slapped up.
But this is what I'm saying. I knew, yeah, once you... Because I seen the way PSG played against Liverpool. And they have Gravenberch, they have Zoboslai, who's basically a Gallagher. And someone else in midfield, yeah. And the way they couldn't handle them was like... When I looked at that, I was thinking, you know what, yeah, it might be difficult for them. They're going to struggle, innit? And I've seen how technical their midfield is.
Aston Villa.
Yeah, but Aston Villa was slightly different. Aston Villa, you could see that they knew they had the game in the bag. They just had to make sure that they didn't lose the game. If this even makes sense. They went there, they were just chilling, waiting for 90 minutes. And then they just...
It was a free hit for them.
Yeah, that second leg against Villa, they just went there and vibed, basically. If you watch the game, they were conceding, but they weren't stressed. They obviously Villa, Villa put the pressure on them and that, but they knew that the margin was too big, and as long as they don't concede mad goals, like quick.
They got uncomfortably close.
It got uncomfortable at the end, and then it was just about managing the game, and they did it, to be fair. But then I said, with that part, it was already a challenge. No Marino, it wasn't that deep to me anyway, because if he doesn't turn up, it don't mean anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna really feel the effects of Marino not being there if he played up front. You get it? Like, if he's not playing up front and you don't do anything, you're not gonna feel like you're missing anything, bro. Because he either performs and scores or there's nothing else. Do you get it? So then I don't know. I just thought
having conversations about Marino up front being important. That just says how badly we built the squad over the last 5 years. I mean, am I wrong?
This is why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I know you're not wrong. This is where, as a rival, bro, we've been saying that I never feared Arsenal. And then the more you didn't win, the more I didn't fear you lot. The more I looked at transfer windows and seen what you were doing and thinking, yo, they might buy someone this season. Because remember, like, Arteta will come out and do his mad speech at the end of the season, yeah. What did he call it? I think Lee called it the lap of shame. He'll do his lap of shame, and then
he's not wrong.
And then he does his speech, and then you think, you know what? Like, you know how he said this season's the season, whatever they were talking about today, a couple of days ago, yesterday, yeah. And then I'm looking at the transfer window, and there's a clip of me. Well, not even a clip. I think it was Tottenham Arsenal. That's the first time I joined. Not joined, but I done the match reaction on Northside channel. That's the first time I went on there, yeah. I don't know if it's Tottenham or Arsenal. It was the North London derby in October or something. I went there, and I was thinking, yeah, maybe this season's the season you man might not make top 4. That was on my mind, because I was thinking, we're playing well. You get it?
Oh yeah, that was a mad take at the time, but
yeah, it was a mad take at the time. But if you look at, you would understand, because you know where your team is. Like, you know, the people that love the Arteta thing and whatever, yeah, they will look at you and say, nah, what do you mean? We're second. You know what I'm saying? We're comfortably second. But then if you really look at it, yeah, I was thinking, if Arsenal, because I looked at your transfer window and I remember, yeah, Eddie was going to like Taylor Swift concerts. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, Eddie went to a trailer in that's during the first day of the transfer window. He went out there instead of doing it. Then he spent months doing the Calafiori deal and Marino. You get it? And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, we're chilling. And then during that summer, yeah, is when I told Northside, yo, at the end of that summer, that's before I used to jump on the channel. I said, I put something in the chat. I said, yo, you man are getting Sterling and that. And he was like, nah, we're not getting Sterling. And then the Sterling thing started happening and they got Sterling, innit?
Oh, my younger brother said the same thing.
Yeah. So I said, you're getting Sterling,
But
bro.
I didn't believe him because I was shameless with the Sterling thing.
Man said, you
But
look
I
straight
can't
up
lie.
Hargeisa.
Straight out, what?
Man said, he
That,
looks
I
straight
can't
up
do that.
Hargeisa, bro. Man
Oh,
said,
facts.
yeah, he probably is, mostly. Yo, guy. But this is my thing, innit? When I saw how unserious you were, I was like, okay, cool. Obviously, we managed to get like a Felix and all these players. Other teams were strengthening, whatever. And I was like, if City do their job, and I didn't expect City to fall off the way they did, obviously. No one did that this season, yeah? Because remember, they were in the title race until they weren't. You get it?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird, bro. Like, I just thought you could fall through the pack from second down if only, let's say, 2 teams improve. We were never in that top 4 race, if you remember, yeah? We were 6th, 7th, 12th with Poch, and then we ended 6th at the end of the season. So I was thinking, yeah, we can get into top 4, and if other teams manage to get in, you might be out of all of the ones that are in the team, you're the one that could fall out. Because if Liverpool strengthen, whatever, you get it? That's what I was thinking. Because I was looking at and seeing that you man aren't looking like a serious team, innit? And at some point, you're going to get that mental fatigue. Does that make sense? In terms of
No,
like, when you keep losing, bro. You're like, bro, why am I here? It becomes a chore,
I
innit?
get that.
So I was thinking
I get that.
maybe that's what happens. Turns out all of us kind of fell off. Potentially we could have gotten second or even challenged, but it didn't go the way it went this season, innit?
That's because you lot shagged yourselves in January.
Yes. I thought we should have sorted ourselves out in January. I think this is the thing that I've been saying it since I done YouTube. I've been saying it all the time. They could have sorted part of the business out in January, especially since they didn't get a striker
Summer.
in the summer. If you didn't get a striker in the summer, you could have went and got a striker in January when you realize, okay, cool, maybe Jackson isn't firing. It's just a purple patch, innit? And they didn't, and I was like, okay, cool. Maybe, obviously, some people, you know how they do. You know what they say, bro. Oh, you can't get a striker in January. You know what I mean? You get it's better business in the summer. Whatever. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, obviously, we found they both, and then we miraculously both strikers got down injured. Do you know what I'm saying? Both strikers went down injured on deadline day, which obviously doesn't happen.
Listen,
But
it was kind of unlucky, but at the same time, it was your fault. Like, you don't build a squad the way you've built your squad. You don't spend the money that you've spent, and then you don't have contingency plans if things go wrong.
yeah, but we
I had
do
such a
have. We
massive
just
problem.
shouldn't look. A lot of people in my fan base don't necessarily like João Felix, whatever. And I know he's not very consistent, or he kind of goes on and off in games. But it's like you could have played him in the false 9 if we kept him. We could have played him in the 10, yeah. If when Palmer's form dropped after a while after Jackson, yeah, which I think started from like January onwards. Sancho, he plays better with a striker, innit? Someone that he can link up with, or someone that could, bro, like he plays better with a target, man. Like if you look at the teams he played in before, Haaland at Bayern, at Dortmund, do you know what I'm saying? He had Ronaldo and them man at Martial and that at United. That season he went to the Champions League final. He had Fulkrug, and if you remember, he was linking up with him all the time, bro. So he'll pass the ball to him and make that run on the outside or whatever, yeah? Get the ball back or whatever.
Sancho was on smoke last season.
Because otherwise, you just give Sancho the ball. He's either going to try beat everyone, yeah, or he's going to just pass it just to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Do you get what I'm saying? So his way of playing is a bit obviously different. But and I've seen this recently, because I can see it in games, but sometimes you forget. I've been seeing a lot of clips, yeah? A lot of clips of players that actually get into good positions, yeah? Or cross the ball and that.
They got no initiative.
Bro, even if you watch the United game, look at how my man was missing the chances, bro. Madueke missed 2 sitters. Tyreek George is a kid.
He scuffed it across the goal was nasty.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Big up Matchday Guri as well every time, my brother, man.
Big up my man.
And I don't know, man. Look, I'm telling you, if you look, and I agree with this Mustika. I think next season we can win the league if we get the right additions, bro. I think we can.
Where would you look to strengthen? Because goalkeeper for me would be the biggest priority.
I don't think it's the biggest priority. I think striker for me is biggest priority. Goalkeeper, we have Petrovic. We could just bring him back from Strasbourg. He's, I think, #1 goalkeeper in that league right now.
I hear it.
We send him on loan.
Emi Martinez is gonna leave Aston Villa in the summer.
No.
He would be an immediate
Forget
upgrade.
about him. He's linked to Miami. What was he linked to? He's linked to Barca, bro. He can go Barca. You know what I'm saying? Let him go Barca, innit? Emi Martinez recently, bro, and imagine I've watched him play. I've watched him play with my own eyes, bro. He plays for Villa, bro, and I worked there, mate. I watched him play. He's good, innit? But recently it's just been bozo. Hella bozo actions. He's not the same. He's not the same how he used to be. I think after the World Cup, he's just chilling.
Got to his head.
Yeah, bro. Nah, he's just chilling. He's not as good as I used to see him for some reason, bro. I could be wrong, innit? But I don't know, man. I don't know. Right now, I wouldn't go for him. But I'm saying at the same time, we don't need to spend money on a goalkeeper when our goalkeeper looks that good over there, mate. Goalkeeper's a goalkeeper. It don't matter about the league. You get it? It don't really... The league don't really matter, bro. Because when Petrovic was with us, his shot stopping was good anyway. His issue was playing with his feet. His thing was playing with his feet. Like his feet but that he could have done that with Maresca. So I don't think that was a good enough excuse to not play him, innit? Does that make sense?
How Robert Sanchez played in the first half of the season.
I agree with Master Guru because I know that. What's it called? I know that he's better than.
One of my problems with Arsenal, like.
No, he's better than. He's better than Sanchez. I agree, but I'm saying we're gonna get rid of Sanchez and we're getting my man, bro. What's his name? Petrovic. He's on loan. He's our player, bro. And if he weren't good enough, you know me, innit? Like I would have told you day one, bro. I don't want Petrovic either. You know what I'm saying? If he was trash, I'm not playing about that position. But when I've seen how good Petrovic performed, bro, he is one of the best passers in that French league, bro. You know how good he is with his feet, bro. I saw the stats. I was like, what? I've seen him play, bro. He's so good right now. It's like, right, just bring him back. You know how Emi Martinez looked when that season? You're like, right, we have this goalkeeper in house. We could have just keep him. That's how I looked at Mama. I was like, yo, Petrovic can do a job, and if it doesn't work, then just buy a goalkeeper, innit? But because we've been linked to Kobel at Dortmund, he's supposed to be a good goalkeeper. Chevalier, which is the guy at, I think, Lille or something. So there are all these goalkeepers around the world that we're linked with. But it looks like we're going to get rid of Sanchez. And it's going to be Petrovic as the starting goalkeeper. And Jurgensen as the backup goalkeeper. And me personally, I'm fine with that, innit?
What about Andre Onana?
What? Bro, are you crazy, bro? Listen.
Nah, vibe.
No, listen.
I want to see him in
bro, listen. You want to hear this joke thing, yeah? What's his name? What's this team gonna get? Inter sold him for 60 or 50 million and got, what's his name? Got Summer for 6 million or 5 million, bro. Look at where he is, bro. Don't tell me about this. You know what I'm saying? Our main thing, and a goalkeeper, which we got, midfielders back up. That midfield's coming, innit? You see our midfield? We have, who's in our midfield?
You need someone at left back to cover Cucurella, or at least give him some decent competition.
Yeah, but who did we? Because today, I woke up today or yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? We linked with Hato from Ajax. That centre back, yeah? He's a good centre back.
Is he any good?
He's good, innit? But, like, I wouldn't say it's a Saliba or something, but you know what I'm saying? He's a good centre back, like, good. Good, not great, but good. But he's 19 or 20, bro. He almost won the league, but, you know what I'm saying? Ajax. Ajax. We're blaming the Italian Arteta, mate. You know what I mean? Italian Arteta's fault. But so
9 points clear, 6 games to go. That's treachery.
Villa wants wait. So Villa wants to keep the Sassi, which is great. You know what I'm saying? Una Emery didn't learn from not playing. He didn't learn because we told him, don't
This
play
brother
him.
had this brother had staff in his defense, and he's deciding to keep
We
the
told
Sassy.
man, yeah, do you not
It's his own
play?
fault.
Now we told man, do you not play the Sassy at right back, mate? If you played the Sassy at right back, you seen it that day against City, yeah? The minute he gets cooked, you
Oh
concede.
my
The
god!
minute he gets cooked, you concede, bro. This is why you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
like he's up against Cavara, who absolutely sacrificed Yuri and Timber, who's the
Yeah.
best. Who's to me one of the best right backs in
Yeah,
Europe.
but did you hear the Timber news?
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
He's surgery in that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not surprised.
He's been
He's been playing a lot of minutes.
playing injured, mate. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Arteta and that playing injured. You know what I mean?
That's standard procedure. That's a requirement if you want to play for Arsenal. You have to play injured. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Declan Rice is like at best 60%.
See, yeah, I don't know why he keeps playing him anyway, bro. Like you'll see, cool. Maybe he played him because he wants to confirm second spot. You know what I'm saying? I forget. I guess he done the what's it called? You've got second 3 times in a row, whatever you want to call it. Fair enough. But other than that, I don't know why he would play Declan Rice at this point of the season anyway. But you're chilling. Obviously, our biggest obstacle, if you want to look at it as an obstacle for next season, is the Club World Cup. So, bro, I think we have a couple
Well,
weeks.
Caicedo, for as good as he is, he's due an injury. Like, he's played so much football. He's due a bad one.
So, this is what I was going to say to you.
Before.
This is what I was going to say to you. So, apparently, we have some guy on the bench. He's going to Strasbourg. And then there's a couple players. I think Asugo or someone else we've already bought is coming back. Santos is coming back from Thingy. So we've already got 2 players in midfield of wherever that gonna play there, or that even backup. So we've kind of sorted our midfield, yeah, as in players off the bench. Does that make sense? So we have like a Lavia backup and someone else, whatever, that can play midfield. So our bench options have increased, especially in midfield. Right wing, we're gonna bring this Estaval back, but he's not playing in the Club World Cup because he's gonna play for Palmeiras. So he's gonna.
Is he good? I've not seen him play.
Listen, I'm not gonna gas him up. Yeah, I know he beat Neymar's numbers and all that, whatever in Brazil. Yeah, bro. Yeah, one of them ones. But he looks like a baller, but he looks hella skinny, innit? So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see physicality. You know, because some people say. Yeah, he is still. Yes, yeah, bro. You need to watch some Estaval.
They got my people, but like, we don't eat that much, and that's fine.
He's a bro. I can't lie. His ball striking and that sick. You know what I'm saying? For a kid his size, whatever. Fair enough, innit? I think he can be like he's gonna be eased in. I don't think we're gonna start him straight away at right wing or 10. He could play 10 and right wing. Yeah. We need a centre back in it. At least one, an experienced one, innit? If we get one in,
a few man are serious to get to.
Yeah, but we've been linked to hella centre back. So we've been linked to Hato. We were supposed to get Hyson, but obviously he's gone to Real Madrid. Bro, he's been moving clubs every year, you know. He went from Mallorca to somewhere else, to Juventus. I seen the picture the other day, bro. It's like 21, 22, 22, 23, 24. Every year he's moving clubs.
Then I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Arsenal if he flops in Madrid.
Yeah, that's what. If you flop, you go Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Man said just caretaker settings. You know what I mean?
Not even that, man, bro. You know, it's a big clubs. We're their sloppy seconds. Like, it is what it is.
But this is the thing, though, yeah.
We're football's Adam 22.
So he went. No, this guy, yo, chill. So he went from Juve to Bournemouth, and he's going from Bournemouth to Real Madrid. Now he's Spanish, isn't it? Well, he's Dutch Spanish. That's why his name's Hyson. He's Dutch. Like maybe his mom's Dutch, his dad's Spanish.
That very Dutch.
It's Dutch, but obviously he got a Spanish passport. He's Spanish, whatever, innit? He is probably looking at obviously going to Madrid, which is fair enough, innit? Like there's not a problem with that. But I don't know why he wants to jump to Real so early. Now, obviously, they're building a matting over there. They already got that PDF file, whatever you want to call him, Asensio. Him and Finger was going to be, it could look like a very good centre back pairing. We've also been linked to Rudiger. We've linked to the Valencia centre back as well. Bro, it's just hella links, innit? For me, it's all I need. The main thing we need is a striker, innit? If we could get Osimhen over the line, just bring me Osimhen at this point. You know my thoughts. I never really thought he suited our system. People keep saying he's... You know what it is, yeah? If so... You know how they keep saying to you that Gyökeres suits our system? Brother, like... You know they say, Arsenal fans say that all the time. They just want Gyökeres, so they want to find ways to convince you that he suits our system. It doesn't, bro.
Like,
it doesn't.
Arsenal of 2-3 years ago, he would have been perfect.
Yeah. When you played that attacking football, I think he would have been, especially because you lot played on the counter and even whatever, yeah? He would have suited you nicely.
No, I think we should go back to that. And I think we have the players to do it.
But now now you're playing low block, bro. You know, I don't know, man.
Like, when we actually attack, like what we did against Real Madrid or what we did against Man City, cool, there were extenuating circumstances, but like when we actually attacked, we destroyed them. Like we actually tried to attack PSV and we beat them 7-1. Like when in the rare cases Arsenal actually attack, surprise, we score goals. Because Arteta, he's so scared of feeling that he puts the handbrake on too much and he just overthinks it. It's like what he done against Newcastle.
He's trying to win games 1-0 like he's Jose. Like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something about the manager that don't make sense, bro. You don't play FIFA with Joe.
You tried 5.5 years of that nonsense.
You don't play FIFA with you don't play FIFA with, like, what's it called, the tactical thing with as a manager, bro. Like he went from ultra attacking to balanced and then ultra defensive. Like, brother, like stick to something, bro. There's no such thing as I'm trying to bring the element of surprise. Pep did it. Remember, he used to invert Zinchenko, and then he inverted Kyle Walker or someone on the right, Cancelo. Then he played Cancelo at left back. Remember, he played one season he played Cancelo at left back inverting. Because first it was the Zinchenko inverted with his left foot. Then it was Cancelo inverting with his right foot from left. Then he done it from right back. Then that treble season he done it with Stones, bro. He was a centre back inverting into midfield. He has the players to.
He had a whole back four centre backs, which I'll say copy and pasted.
Yeah, and he used them because he can have the height, and then also because Stones had the feet, he can play midfield. Now, because it's easier to invert, it's easier to go into midfield from right back, inverting. So when you invert, usually all the action's in front of you. That's why Trent can invert. You don't have to worry about anything behind you, because most of the time when you invert into midfield, everything's ahead of you, innit? All the actions in front of you as a right back, because you're in midfield, and once everyone goes forward or you start to go forward is when the right back inverts, or the left back inverts. If you're already in midfield, and we've seen it with Trent in the Euros, there's traffic going behind you. There's traffic going this way, that way.
But he's got no. You don't have the wing mirrors to play midfield.
Exactly. You don't need wing mirrors when you invert. Because remember, you're almost like a DM. You just come out from right back, go into like a DM position, and everyone's in front of you. You just get the ball and you move it.
When you're in midfield, you're an actual midfielder.
Yes.
Sergio Bellingham can't be classed as a midfielder because he's a box crasher. When he actually has to play in midfield, he's useless.
No, but this is the thing. He played in midfield. He only done the box crashing thing at Real Madrid, lad. You're basing his whole box crashing thing over his whole career. Most of his career played in midfield, more of a passion merchant.
And no one was really speaking about him like that.
No, but you're gonna speak about him like that because he's at Madrid. And he's scoring goals. When he scores goals, people just gas you. Marino scoring goals, Aki. Marino scoring goals, they're gassing him up. This is what I'm saying. If you just score goals, no one cares. But the reality is he can play in midfield, but he'll be more like a Gallagher thing, innit? Like, you just run around, tackle, whatever. There's no special thing, innit? You do with him, innit?
The only thing I'd say with the Marino thing, even without GA, he was objectively our best player at the Bernabeu. Like, even though he got 2 assists, cool. without those assists, he was still man of the match.
Which one? I think
Second leg.
I've always thought that Partey's been your most important player. As much as maybe he cost you, I
for me,
think
he's Arsenal player this season by far.
yeah, and I think that without him in midfield, you really see sometimes had the hole in midfield, bro. Like you really see that. You know who gets exposed the most, bro? Declan Rice. Declan Rice, mate. When
Well,
I've been saying, you know this with me. I used to always have doubts about Declan Rice because I used to say that he's a good player. I like him, but I don't rate him as high as everyone else does. But it's like at the same time, I don't know, man. There's something about Declan Rice here that tells me like I don't know. I was looking at it like that, and then I watched him in the Euros, and he just clicked, bro. You play him a bit further forward in the 8, he does that thing where he hides behind his man. If you play him and if you, huh?
He does the McTominay, like he disappears until it's time to get GA.
Okay, you could say that, but then you have some people have options in midfield, and he's behind his man. I'm like, bro, why you hiding behind your man, bro? The space right there. You're not Messi. Like, remember when Messi used to hide behind someone, but the players would move and then there'll be space. He didn't have to move to be the space.
Not even that. Like
that's what
because there were so many players concentrated on him. There was space for other players. And no one's actively scared of Declan Rice.
Yeah, but wait for this. I realized that when I watched the Euros, and I realized that when I saw that Kobe Mino was playing better than him in midfield, I realized that he needed someone to hold his hand. He's one of them players that needs someone to hold his hand, and then it clicked for me because then I was like, ooh.
Thank you. That's why his best performances have been with Jorginho and Partey beside him.
Even if Jorginho and Partey aren't having the greatest game, he has a bit of freedom. Because you can't rely on him. Now, he might be, for me, he's better, like, you could say he's better sweeping up and that. He's cool like that as well. But there's just you put him on a lone 6 on his own, he dies.
I remember last season when we had him, Havertz, and Ødegaard in midfield. Rice as the lone 6 alone cost us the title. Listen, he cannot pass forwards to save his life.
But for me, it's that guy, though. For me, it's yeah, you can't play. For me, you can't play him in midfield. Yeah, that Havertz guy. Yeah, but at the same time, putting Havertz and Rice in midfield, it's like there's a hole there. There's a hole there. Yeah, it's a hole there, man. It's different. So wait, listen. What were you thinking? My bad, but what were you thinking about the Newcastle game? Because for me, I've seen troops fall asleep mid-game and whatever, and I was like, I watched the game, then I went to Lee's stream and I seen that
I don't know how I stayed awake.
Havertz came on before Ethan. You know,
that was Havertz coming on wasn't the problem. The fact that Ethan didn't start was what I was more pissed off at.
Yeah.
Because that 97 minutes, I'm never ever getting that back. Because I said in my match reaction, like, we beat Newcastle when it didn't matter, or rather when it mattered to the club. Because the League Cup semi-final didn't matter to us, so rather to the club.
Yeah,
it didn't matter because winning trophies doesn't matter to Arsenal. It's not in their ethos. Trophies to them are a bonus, not a requirement.
Ooh.
Because if this club truly wanted trophies, they would have given Wenger a lot more money.
Ooh.
And the same parameters that they sacked Unai Emery for, Arteta would never have lasted this long. I really break it down.
Oh, yeah. But we're seeing it with Amorim and that, bro. If Southgate did what Amorim's doing right now, you know, they'd call for his head.
Southgate would have been hung.
It's selective. It's basically selective, innit? So it depends. If they like you, they'll give you extra time. If they don't like you, they want you out before someone else. It's selective,
I guarantee you that Arteta's done some humiliation ritual. That's why he stayed so long.
Listen, I don't know, man. I'm seeing people.
I don't run that guy, man. I'm seeing the Debenham.
I'm seeing a guy like pose with a cutout of Arteta. I'm seeing people.
What?
Yeah, there's a picture of him holding like a cutout of Arteta's picture and all that, bro, with damn pots and that. I don't know. Like
this guy, man.
Then he posted. Yesterday he posted. Listen, I don't want to bring it up, but he posted this phases thing, yeah, on Twitter. Oh my days! Don't tell me you ain't seen it, bro.
Bro, listen, I need to see. I know. I've heard it's bad. I don't know how bad.
I speak for you still, but I'll show it to you, innit?
Listen, I might fly from Hargeisa to box him right now.
Let's see. You don't. I don't know if you deleted it, but
He must have been getting hooked online.
yeah, everyone's well upset at him, bro. Man, like, and he keeps trying to go back and forth with Lee as well, which is stupid because you know that Lee's not gonna have
Bro,
it.
listen, I don't agree with Lee on a lot of things, yeah, but a guy ain't beating him in no open debate.
Okay, so this is the cutout, yeah. So this is the cutout, and then
Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah.
okay,
What type of treachery is this?
so this is the 5 phases, yeah, under Mikel Arteta, mate. Phase 1's culture, phase 2 is character, phase 3 is challenge, phase 4 is championship. And then phase 5 is consistency. So
I've not been angry all day. I've been peaceful.
So listen to this. My interpretation of this is phase 1, clean up this mess. Phase 2, sign the right players with the potential to be elite. Phase 3 is getting to the Champions League. Phase 4's challenge consistently, and then phase 5, win Premier League or Champions League frequently. Aren't we in phase 5 already, mate? Yeah.
Right, let's break this down in the first place. Listen, clean up the mess. Listen.
So Dumpot, listen to this. But the Dumpot said, so are we only in phase 3? So we are only in phase 3 right now, which is getting to the Champions League.
You know, that box is taking. But you know, we can break this down properly. Like, look at the way he said it. Clean up the mess. We had a goalkeeper in Emi Martinez. We didn't sign a single one better than him.
Yeah.
We had a left back in Kieran Tierney. We've not signed anyone better than him. So what makes you think that first phase even counts? The second one, boy, let's not speak about the talent ID because you all know how certain people feel about Edu anyway. The third one, the Premier League's not been this weak in years. If we didn't get into the Champions League, there would be even more uncomfortable conversations.
I hear it. But listen, we're in this situation right now, innit? So, you know, you're only in phase 3. Bro, this guy sometimes, yeah, he just you don't know what's going on in it. When it comes to this guy, bro, it's like I don't know what to say, bro. Like, he keeps just trying to find something new. He always tries something, just whatever, back the manager. Like, you know what it is? I've realized, you know, these people are scared of change, bro. They're just scared of change, if that even makes sense. So they're scared that if they change the manager, it won't work. Like, they'll start going downhill. So they say, you know what? Why don't we just stick with what we have? Second ain't bad enough. If he fixes it and if he sorts it out, then, you know, we won't be in a bad situation. That's how they look at it. It's all, you know how like a lot of people say. Yeah, but remember, a lot of people usually say, what do they say? They usually say, you know, those millionaires and that usually say to you, we have to take the risk. You know, if you don't take the risk, you don't become a millionaire. Or you have to put the work in, whatever, like. You know what I mean? So you have to take some risks to get somewhere, innit? Whereas you're in like a comfortable position, and it's like I think it's the hope that, you know, because they've backed Arteta so much. It's almost like they're hoping. It's like a Disney movie, innit? They want it to end the way they like, oh, everything's gone well, and he's ended up winning. You know, in the end of it just goes well at the end. It's not like a cliffhanger or whatever. Bro, Ajax manager bottled the league 9 points ahead, and he left today. He literally lost yesterday and left today. Arteta's still here. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? You know how you said we're comfortable? That is a dangerous place to be in. Because at least with City, you can say they'd won 4 in a row and they'd done the treble.
Yeah. And you know what? And you know what Igal's saying? Sorry, bro. Yeah, my bad.
We're gonna scrap up next season if the window ain't right.
Yeah, and you know what Igal's saying?
I think there's a serious
So
danger we miss out.
do you guys think that what's his name? That what's his name? Do you think that Pep should be going? You know what I mean? Should Pep go? That's why he's asking people. Bro, have some shame, bro. What do you mean Pep go? Pep done a 4P. Like if a man does a 4P, he has credit in the bank.
Done more in 4 years than Wenger done in 22.
Yeah, and they already so my issue usually is that why is your standards different for your manager than it is for everyone else's? You know how many times people ask me, would you sack Maresca? Would you sack Maresca? I'm like, brother, look at your own manager, fam. Why you keep asking me about a guy who's in if I go by your standard, he's in phase 1. What was that again? He's cleaning up this mess. Phase 1. He's in phase 1. Why you asking me? Let him clean up the mess, bro. Let him clean up the mess. Why are you asking me about phase 1?
You know when he did it?
Yeah.
You know when Unai got sacked?
Yeah?
He deserved to get sacked. However, I held Arteta to the same barometer.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my beef with the club really stemmed from. Like them hanging Wenger out to dry for the last 5 years of his reign was bad.
Yeah.
But the fact that they didn't hold Arteta to the same standards as Unai was a problem. Because think about it, like the club set Unai up to fail in his first season. I don't know how he got 5th in the Europa League final. But when he got sacked, 4 wins from 13 league games, you have to get sacked on principle. Arteta, he had, I believe, he went on a run in December and November, and I think October as well. 7 defeats in 10 games in all competitions.
Yeah.
1 win in that time. I'll put it this way: that guy had us 4 points above relegation on Boxing Day. The only reason he didn't get sacked was because Frank Lampard's Chelsea decided to hand us 3 points.
Yeah. But
bro, that's the only time I've ever cheered for Frank Lampard to do something against Arsenal, because I wanted him sacked at all costs.
yeah, I know you're one of them, and like, you just sometimes you look at the manager and you think, you know what, mate, if you can just I'll take the loss, just get sacked. That's what I was on last season. That's what I was on last season. Just lose the games, bro.
We may as well touch on the Europa League final. Like, someone asked me a really good question.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to YASSERTV, and today I got my boy Devante in the building finally. You know what I'm saying, after a year. But it's actually a year that we've kind of around a year that we know each other, yeah. We've just we didn't do anything, so we haven't been doing anything. But yeah, this is the guy, people, that I've been telling you that I'm gonna bring on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Ajax fan, and an Arsenal fan. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna surprise some of the people that have never seen you, which is like weird to think that, you know how we're always in the same circle, but there's so many people that haven't seen you. They're gonna think you're the deluded American and all that. You know what I'm saying, innit? And it always kills me because I get to see it when I watch your stuff in it, and I'm like, oh, just leave the geezer alone. You know, leave the geezer alone. But obviously, listen, bro, I'm actually so happy that I managed to get you on. It's not like that it was that hard, because we always would have done something together, but it's like the time has come. Like, the time is right. It's like God was like, we're gonna have to get Yasser and Devontae in the same space. You know, say Chelsea Ajax.
Yeah, what a time.
What a time. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you need a reason. You want to have a reason to do something. Now, it took me like a long. Like, I think it's only like a couple months back I got Rashid on the channel. So I don't usually like. I do it step by step because of how my work is, innit? So it's like, whenever I get opportunity, I try to get the right person on for the for whatever I'm doing. Yeah. And I was like, listen, I've already spoke to Michael. I was like, yo, Michael, I'm doing something on your channel, saying, but I need to bring my boy the one day on. I was like, this has to be it. But listen to everyone that's actually in the chat. Big up to every single one of you. Make sure you liking and subscribing. Devante's link in this is actually in the title. So I don't want to hear anything about people ain't subscribed and all that, fam. We're not having it. Do you know what I mean? We're not having it today. Either way, you know what? I'll get. You know what? Tell the man them about Ajax, innit? Because I watched the table earlier, and I think, you know me, I don't really watch the Eredivisie like that, and it's just once in a while I have a look, whatever. Yeah. I looked at the table, and I was like, yeah, we got one draw or something like that, whatever it was. And then I looked at your thing. I think PSV had like one draw, one loss. I think we had like 7 wins. And then when I looked at Ajax, it was like bare drosses for like four draws, whatever it was. And I was thinking, okay, now it makes sense. Because I watch your content, but sometimes I watch the highlights, and then sometimes I don't look at the table. I barely even look at the Premier League table, bro. Do you get me? Let alone the actual like the Eredivisie table, innit? So I looked and I was like, there's no way. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. This is why everyone's annoyed, whatever. It kind of makes sense. And what have been,
you know,
what are you saying now?
like you know, when you look at the table where Isaac stand right now, we're third, I think 1 point behind PSV. Feyenoord is on top.
For the meantime,
yeah,
for the
meantime though. But Feyenoord played the best ball so far, right?
Yeah.
So we're 6 points behind Feyenoord. We haven't lost a game, but we suck. No, there were teams that just promoted to the Eredivisie that we did not like play off the park. Like, I'm talking about teams like Telstar, they just promoted.
You know what's funny? I swear Telstar is the ball. Like,
no, that's TriStar.
Okay, yeah, TriStar. Okay.
Telstar is from IJmuiden. They're from IJmuiden.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, like newly promoted teams, we cannot we don't look convincing against them. Even teams that are fighting against relegation. I remember somewhere by the end of August or September, we played against Heracles Almelo.
Yeah, I can
Heracles Almelo. Yeah, that is the worst team this season. They are horrible. They're one of the worst teams I've seen in a while. They were horrible. So we played them in the arena.
Yeah.
And we look like we're Heracles Almelo. That's how bad it is at this moment. It's bad. People get fooled because they see us. Oh, they haven't lost a game. Oh, they're unbeaten. It's not convincing. If people saw the Champions League games against Inter and Marseille, they'll say, oh yeah, this Ajax suck. But if they don't see us in the Eredivisie, they'll think, oh yeah, it's just because Europe, the level in the Champions League, of course, is a little bit higher than the Eredivisie. But if you see us in the Eredivisie, it's the same thing as in Europe. It's not convincing at all.
Dude, that's crazy, you know. That's crazy. Like, I'm really like, even me thinking about it, Ajax have always been like a very good team when I was younger, and then maybe when I get old, like they were always either finding ways of being final, like left, right, and center. Every time I watched this, it was on maybe like a final or one of the Bakers or something that we end up kind of, you get me, winning it, or like the Shield thing, whatever it was. Like, it's just once in a while we just about win it. But it's like we were never that consistent, and it was like, we just need a better player here, better player there. But it was one of them things where the more you look at Ajax, the more it was like, I think last season, like for a long time, I started to kind of watch. But after the whole Ten Hag era kind of thing and all those players, I think that's kind of when I stopped looking and when most of them left. And I was like, I kept watching it. And I was like, when the Farioli guy came, he thought, you know what? You got your little turnaround. Everyone then they protest. It looks like it might be going in the right direction, even though we knew that there was a little bit of protests and things that people were not happy about. Do you know what I'm saying? We know that you also didn't like the Parmesan Arteta, whatever you wanted to call it, but I don't know what you call it. Because I know that Jimmy calls Maresca the Parmesan Pep. But I don't remember what you used to call him. Like, was it called the Italian Arteta or something like that?
Yeah, because he has some traits. Like, there were some stuff that were like similar to Arteta in terms of like how to motivate the players. You know, like with Arteta, he got squeezed in the lemon and all that stuff, and playing "You Never Walk Alone" or some weird stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And I remember against Frankfurt, we played away against Frankfurt, which was a game that we had to win to continue the Europa League. And then he put hard hats that the construction workers use, right, on each player's seat. And I was like, what the hell are you doing?
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, so that was like, that kind of like, to me, looks similar to Arteta. But other than that, I think in terms of like how he approaches the game, Farioli, I feel like there's more of an idea with how he sets up a team than Arteta does. I feel like Arteta is trying to play survival ball sometimes instead of just letting the players express themselves and play the way they want to play. You know, like he put the handbrake on them again, like he said a few weeks ago, putting the handbrake on them instead of like letting them express themselves. I mean, with Farioli, I feel like if you watch him now at Porto, right?
Yeah.
Porto play great football, and Farioli understood with this Ajax team, he cannot do that because this team is just don't have the talent level to do that. They're just not good enough to to dominate teams like we're used to of Ajax. They just set up for play defensively, catch them on the counter, and then score the goals. But there were games where we actually played some Ajax football. I remember against Besiktas and Galatasaray, we actually played very well, and that was under Farioli.
Yeah. Because and obviously, bro, you don't get into the position you were in last season in terms of being 9 points ahead and whatever it was at the time. If you're not that good, because even Arsenal, the season Arsenal went 9 points ahead, whatever, they were also really good in that season. So you have to be good, but it's how you end the season, right? And I think the way your season ended, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
I thought I would never see it again with Arsenal, but then Ajax had to do. So you know what?
Hold my beer, Arsenal, whatever that meme is.
We'll do you one better. We'll fumble 12 points. Yeah, great job.
It's like when you play football with the boys and like you try to hit the crossbar but you can't, and I'm like, you know what, give me the ball, I'll show you. You try to take it to the next, you'll do it. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what I've seen is okay, cool. So I think now I was when you messaged me earlier, I was on Lewis channel, and people were like, cool, we need to beat Forest and whatever it was, and then they said, but Ajax, we need to slap Ajax. And the more like people like Joey or whatever, they watch all these other leagues, and they were there saying, yo, they got Heitinga, they got, apparently you got the worst goal difference in the Champions League.
Yep.
I found that out today.
We haven't scored a goal.
Bro, I was looking at it thinking there's no way it's that bad. And obviously you need to realize as well, there's like the team from Kazakhstan, is it? There's teams from like the every time people making Borat jokes, because remember there was one team from and then we have one of those players, that Satpayev, whatever, that striker. We've already bought him and he's coming. So he's like an upcoming striker kid or whatever it is. But my thing is, what do you need, for example, to solve the issue that you have? Obviously, we know that the manager's a problem, and we also know that you guys kind of done this thing where you've moved on a lot of players in the summer, if I remember correctly. So what is it that you think you need to make Ajax great again? MAGA, you know?
The thing is, I ain't even going to talk about Heitinga because I think at this point it's obvious that he definitely needs to go. But it has to do with a lot of people that are inside Ajax. I'm talking about people that are like the higher ups. A lot of people play politics at that club. They're trying to keep a lot of yes men, a lot of people that trying to do each other favors, or also like a lot of xenophobia. Because there's a reason why Farioli left. Let's not forget, like he's not from here. He's Italian.
Yeah.
When you are a foreign manager in this country, you're already 2-0 behind, simply because um, you're not from here. You're just not Dutch. And Ajax is even worse because not only are you foreign, but you also haven't played for Ajax. You're also not coming from the youth academy, so that makes it even worse. Like we still trying to hold on to the way that the way that we played back in the days that made Ajax so great. That I was actually talking about this on Michael's channel. The thing with Dutch people, right, and especially when it comes to football, we invented the wheel with this whole total football thing, right, with Johan Cruyff and all this stuff, and we were able to dominate in some sort of way. You're in Europe with Ajax, Feyenoord, PSV, getting European trophies, bringing forth incredible players by the way that we play football, like the total football thing, right?
Yeah.
But at some point in the 2000s, right, football evolved, and I feel like the Netherlands, and I'm also looking at Ajax as well, didn't really get along with the bus. Like they missed the bus. Like with Barcelona and those teams, right? They missed the bus with that. And under Ten Hag, right, when he came in, I kind of saw like, okay, we're getting back on track to where we should be in football.
Yeah.
Like that is okay. We should be dominating in our national league and also do bits in Europe. Like I don't expect us to win a Champions League, but at least get out the first round. And then he left. Overmars left as well, of course, because of circumstances I'm not going to talk about. But Overmars.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So
No
Overmars,
comment.
yeah.
No comment.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
So okay, those two guys left, but they didn't bring in the right guys to like take over their jobs, to take their positions. So we brought in Alfred Schreuder, was not good enough as a manager. Then we for Mark Overmars, we put in two guys that were actually not good as the technical directors. We actually like threw them under the bus because one of them was Klaas Huntelaar, and he didn't know how to do the job. He was just a rookie, so he kind of got thrown under the bus. You know, he got
Huntelaar, bro.
Yeah, he got him. He was finished after that. He was like, I haven't seen him after that ever since.
So that's one of them. That's one of them.
Yeah.
What's it called? Jobs for the boys. United.
Yeah.
You've
the
ended
man
your
got
career.
a burnout after that. He got a burnout. He was mentally exhausted. You know, so and ever since that season, there are people that we don't know about inside the club that pull the strings. Also because Ajax is they're in the financial market. So it also has to do with
like United stocks and all that, innit? Okay,
stocks, all that stuff. So we're in the financial market, stocks and all this stuff. And I feel like that is also what holding us back to becoming like, because Feyenoord and PSV are not in the stocks.
Nah.
They're not. So they're a little bit better than us in that.
So
perspective.
then usually the decision is just made by them, and when it's stocks or like when there's a financial market behind you, there might be pressure to do certain things because they want to hold up to do this and that. And we can't affect this.
Meaning, so you also cannot spend the money that you want to spend on quality. So now that's what you have on the field, because you have people that say, no, you cannot buy this player because too expensive. Oh, we need to make sure that our finances are situated right, which I get. Of course, you need to have your money right. You don't want to be in debt and all this stuff. I get that. But I feel like we're in this whole stocks thing is really holding us back to where we should be. Also, the foundation of this club, the youth academy, are also stuck in somewhere in a hard place, between a rock and a hard place, because the youth academy is not what it used to be. AZ, Feyenoord, and PSV, and some other clubs in this country have all cashed up with the youth academy. Back in the day, the Ajax Youth Academy was A1.
Bro,
You could not just
A1. Like people, most players that I remember in like that we either called like some of the goats or some of the greatest players we've seen in the Dutch thing and all that were coming from Ajax, bro. Do you get it? We're coming for Ajax or have played for Ajax and like, do you get it? Had some relation to Ajax. It's almost like, you know, it's like the Chelsea thing, innit? I remember when we had that crazy academy, the Cobham thing. Like, it's now you've seen it with City, where we know how we're getting all these City graduates here. Like, you see it where at some point, every player that you look at and is playing well, oh, he used to be City Academy. Oh, he used to be City Academy. Whereas now, I can't think of anyone that you could say is a Ajax Academy besides maybe Hato if he was on the academy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
But like a few, then you start looking back and you might be like, okay, maybe it's this guy. Like, but it's not as easy as it was before to just name them all.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
You know what it is, right? With the youth academy. I remember back in the day, it was so hard to get in the youth academy. My dad played in the youth academy, and he said it was so hard. It was so hard to like, go rank up in the youth academy. Like you could just not get in there. He only played there like for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I had a cousin playing there some time ago, like 10 years ago, and that was like around the time that Justin Kluivert was in the youth academy. He played with my cousin. Matthijs de Ligt played with my cousin. Donjan Malen played with my cousin. Abdullah Nouri sometimes played with my cousin as well. And some other players as well that are now in the ADVs, like Danny DeWitt played with my cousin.
Yeah.
Mitchell Bucker, those guys, like some names
Bucker and that, yeah.
You know, yeah. So, but Matthijs de Ligt, of course, that was like the last lineage, I would say, that was top notch.
100%. And you know why as well, yeah? It's like De Ligt was the guy that was captain. Was he captain at like 16 or something? Was his
18?
18. I remember like he was early. He was a captain.
Yeah.
And then he was already there. Then he managed to get his debut or whatever at the national team. And then after that, it kind of went, because he's from the same, not class or the same, he was in that same team, innit, with Frankie de Jong, Van der Beek, like all of them lot.
Yeah, Van der Beek and Frankie de Jong were a rank higher in the youth academy. And Matthijs de Ligt was like somewhere between like the under 14s, under 16s. Noah Long as well. I forgot about Noah Long. He played with my cousin as well. So like that lineage, we're talking about top-notch players, players that are superbly talented. And even before that time, right, I spoke to a guy on Michael's channel. He said about like youth teams were scared to come to our ground because of how good the youth academy of Ajax was. They were scared. And when Matthijs de Ligt made it to the first team, right? Then of course you still had Gravenberg. But I think that Gravenberg lineage was the last lineage where you actually had incredible players. Timber was there, both the Timber brothers, so the twins. Serginho Des was in there, and some other people. But Brian Brobby was also in there as well. And I think that was the last lineage of players that were looking extremely promising. And ever since then, we just struggled in the youth academy. Now teams don't fare no more.
Yeah. Bro, listen, I can't lie, man. It's one of them things, bro. Like, sometimes, look, this is what I always used to say, yeah? Everyone has their own time, innit? You just try to see how you can prolong it by making right decisions. Does that make sense? You try to see, okay, after this happens, what am I going to do? How am I going to keep it up? How am I going to be bringing in more talent? Like, do you get it? Like, those kind of things, bro. And I can tell, like, with Ajax, with the problems that you had before and that, things just never really moved forward, did it? And I think the way the managers left has gone. You get like obviously the previous one's gone. Now instead of bringing in a guy that can steady the ship and actually start moving forward again, or catch up the bit where Farioli left off, it's not. Man's going backwards. Do you get it? This is literally worse than it was under the previous manager. Like, this is the thing that don't make sense. You can't just let go a lot of the players And maybe, you know, maybe Devontae does low-key owe an apology to Mr. Brian Robbie, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, no,
I'm
no, no.
joking.
I mean, like in terms of like the potential that he had was amazing in the youth academy. But the problem is, and that also goes back to why we are behind. The youth academy doesn't really train the players where they should be like trained at, like what they should help them with. Brian Broby is a great example. Brian Broby, from a young age, was strong,
Yeah.
big. Like you could not hold him back. So of course, like in the youth academy, like it's like you're playing against Shaquille O'Neal in the youth academy. But they did not work on his fundamental game. If they worked on his fundamental game, like because of course not everybody gonna have a great technique, but if you help him with it, then maybe he could have been a decent striker,
Yeah.
especially in terms of technique, right?
Mhm.
But they did not do that. Back in the day, that was a necessity at Ajax for you to work on your technique. That's why you had like strikers like Peter Kluivert. and all
Oh
that
my
stuff,
days,
right?
Devontae. Yeah, I was at the under 12s when I was younger, and I remember it because that's the first couple of years where I actually played for a team, whatever, in Holland. Yeah, but I was probably younger than that, but I remember that all our training was on the ball, bro.
Yep.
All our training was on the ball. It was literally like, if I remember me passing the ball and the guy coming up to me, one of the coaches, and he's like, bro, don't kick the ball, don't pass the ball like that. Don't be scared of the ball. It's not your mom's head. Like, just, if you need to hit it hard, just hit it, innit? You get it? And that's me being like young. And then when I started getting older, whatever, I started improving and whatever. But it was all on the ball stuff. And it was like, I saw the importance of that. And I realized that when I came to England, yeah, and I realized how different the style of play is, or what teams require of you, or what they look at as being good. Like, do you get it? So everything was on the ball. And then when I started doing things on the ball, here, they're telling me, no. We just want someone that runs. Do you know? The tackler or the passion merchant. Whereas that never worked in Holland. You might have one passion merchant in your team, and he might be the hard worker, whatever. A lot of teams have them in midfield, yeah. But the technique was above everything, and that links back to the whole total football thing, how they think of football in the country. And I've always, never had issues with that until it started to become a recent thing where we've never progressed from that. So like Barca, they've played different styles. They've done the total football, and then they've done tiki taka and all these things. And now they're playing a different way. Things change and they've moved on. While Holland is still in that same place, trying to say we need whatever we do, that has to be the basis of our football. It's more of a cultural thing than it's what you need in that moment in time or what we need to do. The one manager that's the idiot that tried to do it, he ruined our Euros, was Frank de Boer. He came with a team that can play 4 in the back, and he tried to do 3 in the back with Memphis Depay wing back and all that. But that was not even trying. That was just messing everything up. That's just messing everything up, innit?
It was so
But
random. It was so random.
other than that, everyone else plays similar type of football. Like everyone that's coming, besides like maybe Louis van Gaal, like at the later stages or the times when he took us to tournaments, it was more about winning or trying to get as far as we can in tournaments. So it was not really about the football. It was just literally winning games. It was a Thomas Tuchel thing, innit? You know, when he just come in, how can I win this tournament, or how can I get to the end of this tournament, innit? Or get as far as we can. And we'd win things in moments, and you know, bringing in Tim Krul and stuff like that, whatever. Like, it's how to just, he was finding ways of trying to get us over the line. It wasn't really a thing where, oh, this is our way of playing and this is what we're building. Like, oh, we're changing from this, we got an idea of doing this and that. It's literally just, oh, this manager's rubbish, let's bring back the previous manager. Which I also noticed, bro, there's not really any good managers, like Dutch managers, that are out there that everyone knows. People were calling Slot, like people were saying, who's Slot, when he got linked to Liverpool? Like someone who's won a league title. So if Slot is at Liverpool, and the guy that was supposed to be good in Ten Hag, who's not good anymore for some reason, his time looks like he's run out unless he fixes up, he's not doing anything. Which other guys would you start looking at to say you can lead our national team? Like you said, maybe you just bring someone from the outside. But no, Dutch people, it doesn't work like that. When it comes to the national team, I think I don't see, because a lot of people might think we're saying, oh, the Dutch people are like racist or they don't like anyone who's not Dutch. My point more is when it comes to the whole national team. Do you get it? We're specifying it in terms of the national team, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, man, it's. I listen, and I think NM said this yesterday to me. He was like, "Listen, I hope we see Holland win a World Cup or Euros before you die,
Nah.
bro. It's looking long for us, you know." But what was I gonna ask you? So yeah, you said the whole youth academy, and obviously
Mhm.
the board and people upstairs and things that you have
Mhm.
around. So
Yeah.
what was your prediction, or what did you expect Ajax to do this season?
Well, from the moment that Fadioli got fired, right? Or now he didn't get fired. He just walked away
Yeah.
because of all the bullshit inside the club. So he was like, I ain't having it no more. Besides, he wasn't really asking for much. He was only asking for chefs so the players can keep up with the diet, right?
Yeah.
Like and all the nutrition and stuff, and physical therapists, all that kind of stuff, just to make sure to keep the players fit, to
Yeah,
keep them.
so he
Yeah,
wanted more tools, basically. Essentially, he wanted.
yeah, basically that. Basically,
Okay.
what you see now in modern day football, like to modernize the game, modernize Ajax, that was too much to ask for. Uh, if I look at why he left, right?
Mm-hmm.
The board was like, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So he left and went to Porto because Porto will give him that. Eyes won't give it that. Eyes is like, I don't know, but if it's Heitinga, then he will give it to him. So, yeah, he left, right? And then I thought, right, I was okay. So Fadioli basically he set the table. That's what I would say. He set the table. He set the foundation for the
Mhm.
next manager to take and bring it to the next level.
Yeah.
Because there were managers available that you could assign to this Ajax and do just as good as Fadioli, if not better. From the moment I saw Heitinga's name link, I was like, for fuck's sake, you might as well just throw the fucking season already in the garbage, bro. You might as well just say Arrivederci. You might as well say sayonara, all that kind of stuff. Because Heitinga, for the people that have followed Ajax, right?
Yeah.
Remember that Heitinga was an interim manager for us, 2022-23.
Yeah.
Around the time that he was an interim manager, you could already see he's just not fit for the job.
Mm-hmm.
He was not fit for the job. He lost the confidence by Baker to PSV.
Mm-hmm.
We lost against Feyenoord at home. That actually got Feyenoord the title. And we ended fourth. So people after that season were already like, okay, we cannot continue with Heitinga as a manager. Because they already were looking at, okay, we should keep Heitinga as a manager. I'm talking about Ajax. But
Yeah.
the fans were like, no, he's just not good enough. Don't do it. Luckily enough, that it happened. But now, 2 years later, he still ends up as a manager.
Do you think that's
Which
slot tax? You think it's because of what he did with Slot? Not necessarily, because we know that Slot done his thing, right? Assistant
Yeah.
managers, they don't always do like everything. Like I'm not saying that. I'm saying in terms of like because of how good Liverpool were last season, they thought maybe he's learned some stuff. Let's bring him back, and it's an easy option. Like it's an easy thing. Like just bringing him back is easier than going out and actually going to get a manager. And maybe they're trying to do the whole phases thing.
yes and no. It like it is slow tax, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that but after that season, right, when he was interim, right, when he didn't get the job, I think they told him like, you know what, we'll keep in touch, and then when the time is right, you'll become the manager. I think that's what happened though.
So it's
And yeah,
so it's one of them
yeah.
promises. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happened. And now they're trying to do the whole phases thing because I feel like they're looking too much at English football, specifically Arsenal, because Arteta's name has been mentioned too many times to my liking by Dutch analysis and all this stuff, pundits and all these motherfuckers. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
they must have not watched Arsenal because I watch Arsenal. So you cannot fool me with this whole, oh yeah, but Arteta also got 6 years. Yeah, because Arsenal's standards are a little lower than Ajax. At Ajax, you do not get 6 years to fuck up. You don't get 6 years to finish 8th twice and to finish 5th the season after that. You don't get the chance to fumble 3 title races. You don't get the chance at Ajax. You don't Never. And you can ask any Ajax fan, for all my English people watching, ask any Ajax fan in this country, don't know abroad, because Northside asked a Spanish dude, whatever. He was in Madrid and asked a Spanish Ajax fan, whatever. About, oh yeah, I think that's fine. Nah, fuck that.
They
He
done the
must have
same to
been
me. They done the same to me. Because when I spoke to Northside the other day, he was saying, or Lee, they were saying, oh, we found a Feyenoord fan too. And he said, you take him. I was like, not the ones I've met. Not the ones I've met, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, because people don't get it fooled, bro. Because there are some people say, oh yeah, but see, look at Arsenal Arteta. If you only knew, bro, if you only knew how many Arsenal fans actually want him out, and if you only knew, for all my English people, right, that Arteta is not rated over here. Like if and trust me, there are Final fans, because Yasser just said it. Like there are Final fans who don't even want him, and Van Persie just started.
Yeah.
They don't even want Arteta. PSV fans also don't want Arteta. They're happy with Boss. Of course, he won titles.
Yeah.
And at Ajax, definitely not. Every Ajax fan that I've seen say something about Arteta, when it came to like the comparison of, oh yeah, look at Arteta and all that stuff, every Ajax fan was like, oh, so we're also not going to win shit for 6 years. Yeah, I'm dead ass. No, I'm dead ass for real.
They're not wrong. We can't lie. They're not wrong as well. It's like it's a weird one, because I asked even my Turkish friends. Yeah, he took one of my close friend that I was meeting up with in Holland. He was like, he took me to his friends, and they're like Galatasaray fans and like was Fenerbahce fans and that. I was in the same room as them, and I was joking to one of them. I said, "Yo, well, I mean, if you don't win, well, like when, because obviously Jose left, innit? So I was like, well, would you not take Arteta?" And he was like, "What? Are you crazy?" He was like, "No way." The Turkish fans be waiting for him after the season ends. If you don't win, that the minute he bottles the league, he's gone. And especially
Turkish fans don't play, man. They'll make shish kebab of him, like I swear.
yeah, and then that was the joke. Then I also asked a Feyenoord fan at the ground, yeah, that same question, bro. And the look man gave me, I couldn't keep asking him the questions, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say what he said to me, but I was like, yeah, I can't say that on stream. I can't say that on stream. But the point I'm making is that England is just the way they look at certain things, especially like fans and, you know, give it more time and all that. Bro, it doesn't work, man. Like the whole give it more time, it doesn't always work like this, because there's context to it, innit? We're gonna be honest that if this was Arteta's first season, or that, because this is what I looked at. This, I've always said this, yeah, and they're all trolling aside. When he bottled 9 points ahead, in my opinion, if he got sacked then, it would have been alright. Like, I wouldn't have had no issues, because I'd be like, this team's closed. If you get someone else now, maybe you can get over the line.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But you could say at the same time, you know what? He's gotten the team up to that level, whatever. But then you also have to look at, he bottled top 4 that season before that or something like that. Like, remember the season before, whatever it was, he bottled top 4 to Conte. So some people might already be like, you've bottled this and you've bottled that, like, whatever. But cool, maybe he's managed to get there. City or City. Now just make sure you get the players that you needed to get, which I thought would have been, see, the window you got this season is the window you should have got that season.
Yeah.
After 9 points, yeah? So you get that season, and then maybe he gets that one opportunity, and if he doesn't win, he's out. The worst thing about Arsenal is just that you're just going trophyless. Like, it's not even like, you know, you're winning here and there, because then people might be a bit more, people might still say, you know what, then the whole Copian thing might be like, he's won this and that, the only thing he's missing is that. Does that make sense? He's won the Premier League, he's won the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, this, whatever. All he really needs to win is that one, or this and that one. But the problem is that you haven't really won anything, innit? Oh, cool, he's won the FA Cup, and if you want to count the Community Shields, for anyone that counts the Community Shields, you can count the Community Shield, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But the point I'm making here is that I never in my life here can envision a manager doing that at Ajax. Because I've already seen the head loss of people when Farioli was there, yeah, that wouldn't want it. And you can say that he took it out of the depths of hell, because at some point you lot were pulling out seats.
Mm-hmm.
So in 1 year, or what was it, 1 or 2 years, you're basically ahead of everyone in the league, and you look like a very strong team at the time, and obviously things happen and you went downhill. he could say, well, if he gets back the way for the things he wants, that's what some fans can say, right? If he gets the things that he wanted, like the physiotherapist and all that, he should be able maybe to get over the line the season after. But it's like, no. People are happy he's left. You know what? Keep the hard hats, take them with you. Goodbye. And then it's like, do you get me? That goodbye, we don't really care no more. Get us another manager. And then these men have gone out there and got Johnny Heitinga. And I was like, I knew it. From I saw his name, the first thing I done is when I refreshed your page yet. And then it was like 15 minutes later I got the upload. I was like, yeah, so let's watch this. You know, so on the big screen, on the TV. I was actually on the TV and I was like, oh my days. And sometimes you upload early, I think when you're at work or something like that, or it looks like a library, you know, when you just recording on your phone, yeah? And I'm like, and I know that you're doing it during the day and it always kills me, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know when you do your streams during the day? Like, those ones always kill me. Do you know what I mean? They always kill me.
Yeah, man.
Because those are the ones that come out when I'm at work. So I'm driving, I'm just watching. And then I remember the other day I watched one of your videos, and someone was with me in the car. Because I was dropping off cars or whatever, I had another driver that was with me, yeah? Because he dropped me to my job, so I went and dropped him off to his job. So he watches some football content as well, and I remember this. He looked at he was listening to you speak, because obviously it's on the phone, innit? And he's listening to you. He goes, who's that? I explained to him, I was like, listen, he's an Ajax fan, Arsenal fan, and that. Damn, he's a Chelsea fan, so he goes to me, oh, listen, he got more standards than the Arsenal fans. And he's Dutch as well, so he grew up in Rotterdam as well, yeah, which is funny that he was all in one. But he was like, yeah, they seem to have standards. We just don't have standards. All these other teams just don't have standards. So we were laughing about that all the time as well, man. Listen, for me, let me talk quickly about Chelsea, yeah, to give you an idea. So today I was at work, I checked my phone. Badia Shoes got a muscle injury, which most likely has been sustained by the injury against Liverpool when he got taken off. Anchapong's back. Apparently there's 2 more injuries apparently Caicedo and Enzo are doubts. Enzo got called back from international break because he had an inflamed knee. He had inflammation in his knee, so he came.
You're not gonna miss him though. You're not gonna miss him.
Yeah, you can say that, but at this point we got way too many injuries to say we're not missing him. You know, so maybe he could come a goal in there, but that's fine. Then the manager goes, well, he said Pedro. He didn't even say João Pedro or whatever. He just said Pedro is a doubt. And everyone's like, oh, it's João Pedro, because he wasn't really fit in the last couple of weeks, like before international break, yeah? Even against Liverpool, he wasn't that fit. And then he goes, and then people had to clarify, oh, he means Pedro Neto. I was like, all right, cool. We got enough wingers anyway, so that's fine. But I done a lineup build in my video earlier, yeah, because I dropped the Forest, the Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea preview. I said I won't go live because I'm going live now. Let me just do that separately, brother. I forgot Lavia's fit. I forgot Fofana came back from the concussion injury, because when we played Lincoln, Jurgensen punched him in the head, so he had to go with it.
Man, Fofana's always injured, bro.
No, he came back and then he just punched in the head. Obviously there's some protocol, they have to miss a certain amount of days, yeah? So he missed the Liverpool game, whatever. And then what's the other guy's name? What's the guy? Palmer needs another 6 weeks.
Yeah, Palmer's out for 6 weeks. I saw that.
Yeah, so it's not looking good in that aspect. But Uncle Tosin's back, and apparently me and Tosin are the same age. Oh, I think Tosin might be younger than me. You know, that's crazy.
Tosin's like 26 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm 27.
He's 26 or something like that. Tosin.
He's turning 27, and he's supposed to be the uncle. My issue with Tosin's always been, yeah, I've always known he's slow, so I never expected him to just have pace, yeah. But his 1v1 defending just got worse. Like, if you cut in, he's like a hologram. You just shoot and it just goes between his legs. That's my only issue really with him. Because hey man, good man's never been the same after Rashid's skin, man. He's more past skin, man, you know. That's crazy. I hear it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy. But this is my point, though. Yeah, it's we still listen. We still need to go over the line. I am not trying to listen. We playing at 12:30, whatever it's 12 o'clock, between 12 and 12, whatever that midday kickoff is. Kickoff is at England. Yeah, for me. We still need to beat, because the problem with Ange, he's losing games and he's not even playing a high line. You know, you know that, edit. He's not playing a high line, bro.
Is he not? Cause
he's not really playing a high line. He's playing a bit more compact, but he's still open defensively. He managed to get my man injured. What's his name again? What's his name? Murillo. But apparently some people are saying he's back. Murillo, I've been telling people, Murillo in this system of Ange is basically the equivalent of Van de Ven.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just that quick, pacey defender that can go get back and whatever, but they start getting hamstring injuries. And in the way they play, he's a key type of player, innit, that a manager needs. To when he takes risks, he has that player that makes those recovery runs, innit. But listen, either way, I expect him to win that game. I think he said Andre Santos is back as well, so our midfield pairing would probably be like. Is the defense that I don't know what's gonna happen. The one thing I don't want him to do is don't play Chalobah left centre back. Just save it. We've already put that in the bag. I've already seen enough games where the guy's dying on that left hand side.
Yeah.
If you play him on the right, I'm fine with it. You could play Chalobah and Tosin on the left centre back. I don't know. Find a way.
I mean, you know, to be honest though, when I look at Chelsea, right, and I look at Ajax, when we face you guys, right, Tuesday, you don't even have to be stressed as who's playing, because you're gonna win anyway. Like this ice is not good. Like,
listen, there's two ways we can beat you. We either just beat you convincingly, or we'll do what we did against Benfica. We'll scam a win, like, because this is the thing about Chelsea. We're our worst enemies, Davante. This is the thing people don't understand about Chelsea. At some point, you'll get the Club World Cup Chelsea, and then some points you get the thing where we just implode. I get that, but I would like the Benfica game, right? I feel like Benfica is a better team than Ajax. Like Benfica is a little bit better. Yeah. Ajax. So I feel like they have of course Mourinho, so they already have a manager that knows his stuff compared to like this fucking idiot that looked like that ghoul from the Goonies. Hey, you guys, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Heitinga, the black version. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Benfica is a better team than I. So of course, like, you're gonna struggle against Benfica. Yeah. But you have like Chelsea have too much quality. Even like if I look at this players that you have available for this game, it's still better than what we have, because we don't know how to play. We don't know what to do. We look dumbfounded on the field. We just don't know what to do. It's like the attack doesn't know what to do. The midfield doesn't know what to do. Defense don't know what to do. The only player on defense that knows what to do is Yuri Bas. That's the only guy that's looking good so far this season. Like the whole season, Yuri Bas has been good so far. Yeah. So only he will perform to a certain degree. That everybody else is going to crumble, especially if you're going to bring in David Klaassen and Berghuis at the retirement home, because then we really going to struggle, because Klaassen can't run and neither can Berghuis. Klaassen is your captain, isn't it? Yeah, what? Captain Crunch. It's mad. When you're a captain and got that receding hairline and all that, bro, it doesn't give you any hope. Like, I've seen this picture the other day and I was like, hairline, bro. Now let's talk about that hairline, because he went to I don't know where to fix his hairline, but it's not fixed yet. He did not went to Turkey. He went to Albania or something like that. He went everywhere but Turkey or the Dominican Republic to fix his hair. It's still fucked up. It's still. Nah, nah, man. Bro, that guy's joke. I swear, Devante is elite, bro. I've been telling people Devante is elite, but that's my point, though, man. I think you got so many issues that unless you showcase it to people and you're like, look at what Devante's saying, like they think Ajax is just winning the league season after season. That's what they believe. Like, a lot of people actually think that, and then unless they see what's the other like a PSV wins it or like a Feyenoord wins it or something like that, it's like people just don't get it, bro. And I'm sitting there thinking, bro, if you knew how bad Ajax are this season, It'd be embarrassing. Man said you got the Mane thing. You got the Mane thing. Oh, BR, listen, yeah. Do you see Brobby? So let me give you a thing. So when we tried to send Jackson away and then called him back, and then we ended up saying, you know what, we'll send him away. We had to call. We recalled Mark Gue back from Sunderland, which meant Sunderland needed to find a striker. So they've gone and knocked the Ajax door and got Robbie. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only way now, if for whatever reason we want to send Gue out, he can't play for 3 clubs because he's Chelsea, he's played for Sunderland, and he can't play for 3, so he's already played Chelsea, Sunderland, right? The only way you can get what's his name, Gue, to go anywhere else, the only option you have is sending him back to Sunderland in January.
Yeah.
So if that ever happens, that means Broby's failing.
You know what's funny? Speaking of Broby, right, at Sunderland, I think I saw some tweets from Sunderland fans about Brian Broby. They said the worst signing since Josie Altidore. I was crying, bro. I was like, I told y'all.
But this is the thing though, man. I don't think Gue stinks. Yeah, this is another thing people get onto. Gue, he's barely playing. But I think because he played against Liverpool, he's now kind of been in the team, which means he can't really go anywhere unless you send him to, like I said, Sunderland. And for that reason, I think we're gonna see him playing again, innit? Like, he has to, and this is what I'm saying, even against Nottingham Forest, just play him up front and play João Pedro in the 10. If you want to rest João Pedro, for whatever reason, play that Buonanotte, Buri Miri, whatever Jimmy calls him.
Yeah.
Play him up there. Do you know what I'm saying? So...
Guya's underrated, though. I saw him in Barca when he debuted.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Even think he was getting onto me. All the Barca fans were upset that we took him. Why did he leave?
He's talented though. He deserves some chances though. Like, people write him off too quickly. I mean, I get it though. He's still quite young. He's 18, 19.
Yeah.
But he needs some game time though. If you give him like a few games, then he might surprise people though. He's talented though, because now he looking like Captain Ginyu instead of Mark Guyu. I don't know that, man. This.
Bro, this one always kills me. I remember when Ten Hag wanted to get Robbie. I remember when Ten Hag got at United.
Yeah.
I remember that so clearly as well. He was like, he's the guy. I ain't got the strikers. I need to get a striker. And he was like,
this guy,
Brian Robbie.
They caught life. No, y'all still have Rasmus Højlund though, bro. That's even worse.
Nah, at that time, but he's leaving. He's scoring, well, not very consistently, but I mean, if Kevin De Bruyne is the guy providing for you, bro, like...
Of course, it's different than when Bruno Fernandes, yeah.
Yeah. So he is still back in goals, which is what it is, isn't it? I don't know, man. But Ten Hag, apparently one of the reasons he got sacked at Leverkusen is because he tried to get them, to sign the SEG clients.
Yeah. That scammer, bro.
He tried to he was like, no, he did. I want the players, but I want that kind of player and all that, bro. It's crazy. And Nems, bro, we get it, man. You're a PSV fan, and all you do is glaze PSV a match. And he does this thing where he tells me Noah Lang's amazing. He's the GOAT. You know?
The GOAT?
The GOAT, bro. He's calling him the GOAT. I have it here somewhere in the chat. He called him the GOAT.
Nah, PSV had better players in their history for you call him the GOAT.
The GOAT. The guy, I ain't even seen him play that much to say he's very good, let alone call him a GOAT.
I mean, Noah Lang is a good player, but come on, PSV had way better players back in their day. R9 played for y'all. Romario played for y'all. Those are world beaters, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, but it depends how old he's going. You know what I'm saying? It depends
how old he is. I don't know how old he is. Yeah, I can't have.
Because I know he said Johan Bakayoko's a baller. I agree. I think he's actually a good footballer. Whether it just depends on whether you bring him to another league, whether you'd actually keep it up the way he did in the Eredivisie.
I feel like it's first form Jeremy Doku. While Jeremy Doku's in his final form, he looked like first form Jeremy Doku.
That one is bad because Jeremy Doku is not even that good. Like that, his level, he's good, but I don't think he's great.
He's been balling.
He's been balling. That's what I'm saying. He's been balling, but when you really deep it. channel people. I'm here with my guy, you know what I mean, Rashid, one of the leaders of the bottom gainers. Do you know what I mean? My guy Rashid, man. What are you telling me, man?
What's good, my bro? Hey, I've just realized I've never been on your channel. Looking forward to it, bro. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And the intro's elite. The intro's elite. I was there just waiting and waiting and waiting, but I understood it afterwards. Hey, you know what? That's an elite intro. I can't lie.
Listen, perfect time.
I like
you know
it.
what I mean? Listen, I let it, you know what I mean? I let it do its thing, and then we just at the perfect time, boom, whatever. And
Yeah.
because bro, we could have done this anytime. This is the thing.
Exactly.
This was one of them ones where we couldn't get in contact. It was a long thing. Like, you know that from
It's
day one,
mad.
both of us could have just went and done it from there. It's just that we both
But
have,
it's the dunya, innit? It's
but
the
it's also
dunya, bro.
separate, innit? You do more Arsenal content.
Yeah. But it's the dunya, innit? It's
But
the
it's also
dunya, bro.
separate, innit? You do more Arsenal content.
Yeah.
And obviously, me, I'm
facts.
not really an Arsenal fan. Yeah, I'm talking to you like all the time and that. But when I'm doing that, I can't always do the Arsenal thing. And usually, you know me, I have a show with AJ, innit?
Oh yeah?
Somalian AJ. You know the one
Yeah,
that comes
yeah,
there.
yeah, AJ. Big up
Yeah, I have a
AJ,
show with
man.
him.
Big
So
up AJ.
usually he's the one that comes there. He's the one that takes all the beatings for you, man.
Ah, shit. AJ's
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
man. He's
We
got the
just bring
best
him
jokes
here.
in the game, bro.
We bring him here,
Underrated.
we cook him, you know what I mean, for his team losing, and then he just takes it. But yeah, listen, bro, like, obviously, appreciate you for coming on in it. But I was gonna talk about this, man. Look, obviously, it doesn't look like there's any business going on right now for Arsenal, innit? It just looks like the only thing that I've heard is what, Eze? I mean,
We're
not
selling
Eze.
Fabio Vieira. We're selling Fabio Vieira, I heard.
Did
And
they
his
reject
money.
it?
I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna pay 35. Shit, they wanted 35. 35 euros, 35 million euros. And I think he'll be rejected, yeah. By you
That's what?
saying
That's
it's
like
rejected,
27,
yeah,
innit? That's 27.
yeah, that's like 27. I don't think they'll pay 27 for that. They're a German club. I forgot who was it again? Who was it again? It was a German club, I think. But yeah, I think they'll reject it, bro. I don't think no one gonna pay that kind of money for a player like Fabio Vieira. You see the one where he nutmegged Messi and then just scoot the board. He did the hard part and then he just flopped the easy part. But man, listen, Fabio Vieira, ain't no way he's getting you 27.
What
Let's
he
be
played?
real about this.
Whoa! When did he play Messi? Like when?
Club World Cup. I think it was Porto into Miami.
One of them
So
ones.
yeah. He nutmegged him though, but after that he flopped. But he is a flop. Let's be honest, bro. We went Porto and we bought this guy instead of Vitinha there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
The talent ID stinks. The talent ID stinks, bro. Like I can't believe it. And the amount of money he came on as well. You know, like if you bought him for like 5 million, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out. It didn't work out. Do you know what I'm saying? But the amount of money you put for this guy, oh my days, bro. Who you gonna sell him to? Who you gonna sell him to when you think about it, bro? They ain't getting no money. If they get 20 mil, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if you get 20 mil. I heard he did all right at Porto when he went back because he went back on loan, innit? But nothing major. I don't think they'll get that kind of money for him. But I hear it. Berta's trying to raise money for Eze. You get me? We spent all our money. We spent our budget. That's it. I think we spent well over our budget. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially with no outgoings as well. No outgoings. Who you gonna sell? We couldn't sell. No outgoings as well. No outgoings. Who you gonna sell? We couldn't sell. Who Kivior, Martinelli? I thought we are gonna sell, and then it's not looking like we're gonna sell Martinelli either. So I'm really wondering who are the players that we're gonna sell. You get me? But apart from that, there's nothing really much going on when it comes to Arsenal, especially in the transfer business. I think they're done. I think they're done. It's either Eze or that's it. That's gonna be our transfer window right there. We bought you Gokeres, we bought you Zubimendi, and that's about it. The others are just average players joining the club. Nothing really spectacular. You know what I'm saying? You got a player like Rodrigo sitting in Real Madrid, unhappy, and you haven't approached him. Oh my days. Okay, let him say no. Oh, we wouldn't come to Arsenal. We'll try. Try. How many times have we spoken about a player or tried to go for a player, and then he ended up going to another club
Mm-hmm.
that were worse than Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't try. If you don't try, you'll never know. You get me? Like, just at least try, but they won't. They won't. So yeah, man, I think they're raising money for the Eze deal. They let it expire as well. So now Crystal Palace have the chance to accept or not, because you know how Arsenal are. They are slow and I don't know. I can't really say inexperienced, bro, because it's been happening with Arsenal this season every year, broski, bro. We had a chance to get Eze probably for 68 million. That's cool. But the good news is that you get Eze, you can play two positions. I'm saying, even though I'm a Rodrigo fan, I would rather Rodrigo. But if you're not gonna get Rodrigo, might as well just get Eze. You know what I'm saying? Now we have to go and negotiate with Crystal Palace. Maybe it's a smart deal. I thought about it the other day. Maybe it's a smart deal. You get me? Our Crystal Palace. How many years he got left, by the way?
Who? Eze? I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
I genuinely know. Maybe the chat knows, yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? We approached, I think some of the Chelsea fans would know, yeah? We approached, you know that time when there was rumours saying that we were going in for Eze and that?
Yeah.
Apparently, we approached Crystal Palace and they said that they wanted the money up, they wanted that 60 million, 62 million up front. And he was asking for a lot of
Oh.
wages, yeah? Now, obviously, we heard that the release clause is going to change or it's going to go away from the contract mid-August. So there was rumors saying that it was going to go. Remember, the release clause thing is going to move earlier. But I've heard for some Crystal Palace fans that it's going to be actually midway through the season, like halfway through the month, innit? So
Yeah.
if that happens, yeah, you're chilling. Like, in terms of, because this is the thing, I know Arsenal's not going to spend the money up front. You and I both know
Yeah.
that. And that's when I found out what they were asking from us, even though I know Crystal Palace don't really like us because the whole Elise thing, they tried to sue us and that. Yeah, they might ask a lot from us, but in general, there's also this whole thing of the way they approach you and I in terms of like, we know Arsenal now, right now, you've already spent a lot of money. So you're going to either try to do the more than the release clause and pay the installments. But if they want the
Klarna.
money up front, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you do end up getting him, are you going to pay the wages? Because that kind of tells you that he wants around 200, 250.
Yeah, I
He's
think
like,
so.
how old is he now? 27 or something? 20, yeah, he's still
Yeah.
27. So if you ask that kind of money, you kind of know where this whole conversation is going to end up going, innit? You kind of know already. So,
Do you think we'll get him?
Eze,
Yeah.
according to you, man, it's done. You know what I mean? Everyone's telling me we're getting Eze, we're getting Eze. I don't
Who
know.
told you that?
No,
Who
but
told
everyone's
you
telling
that,
me
bro?
when Eze lands, we're going to move this guy to the left and this guy to the right. And I've been saying,
Oh yeah.
until the player comes, you never know. Like, until you see the guy in the shirt, bro, sometimes you stay away from it. Unless you hear he wants to come,
We haven't even bid for him. How are they saying that we're gonna get Eze?
Okay, let me
Like, we
tell you what
haven't-
happened, yeah? When I started hearing people telling me he's gonna come, I was like, cool, this sounds good, yeah? But
Yeah.
then every time we heard something, they always said, Arsenal appreciate the player. You know exactly what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Arsenal appreciate the
Monitoring,
player.
liking,
Yeah,
in
but
love
then
with.
this is what started happening. They kept saying that you guys are in touch with the Eze's team, but you've
Yeah.
never actually made
I heard about that one.
contact with Eze's with Crystal Palace, which then
Yeah.
kind of tells me that there's nothing really happened, bro. The fans have thought that they get him, but no one really, nothing, unless they want to see if someone else comes in, how much they'll offer them, like the Sesko thing. But you don't really want that, because now this is one of the other issues you got. Tottenham, Madison got injured.
Look, yeah, they're
They've always
lurking.
been
Yeah,
linked
they're
to him.
lurking around.
They've always been linked to him. So if they end up going for him, you're in trouble. You get it? You're in trouble.
You think he'll pick Tottenham over Arsenal? I don't know about that one. I can't lie. But
Do I
maybe if
think
we
they'll
don't
pick
pay
Tottenham over
enough.
Arsenal? Okay, cool. People keep saying obviously that he's ex-Arsenal and all that, whatever.
Yeah,
But brother, they're building something over there. So there is a possibility if they put the money down, yeah, that he might go. And they need a 10. So unless they think, look, we need that 10 right now, Eze is obviously not a long-term plan, but it is a player that you can get right now. So if they want to just go with him, they can go with him, bro.
probably. I don't know. It all depends on Arsenal as well. If they give him nearly close to Tottenham, I think he will pick Arsenal, to be honest, because let's be honest, it's Arsenal Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Arsenal Bayern Munich or Arsenal, I don't know who. Do you get me? It's Arsenal Tottenham. Come on. It's a no-brainer for a player.
Yeah.
But you never know, like you said, it's all about the money as well. Because I think Eze wants the peas as well. He wants the money because he thinks he deserves. Let's be real, bro. He's looking at Nelly on 200k. Do you get me? It's mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It's Nelly, Havertz, you know what I'm saying? Odegaard.
Yeah.
These players all on mad money, mad wages. Do you get me? Just because of 1 year. 1 year, bro.
Yeah.
1 year was easy enough to boost everyone over 200, 250, 285. I don't really care about how much they're getting because they're getting money either way. Even if you're third goalkeeper for Brighton, you're getting money. But the point is like, because they're getting money, it's making it harder for us to get other teams. And I'm saying, you get me?
Yeah.
Who that? What did he say?
He said.
Oh, we missed it. I missed
it. He said DJ Rashid Khaled. Bro, listen, you know what's funny? Yeah, some of you think that this is new to him, bro. He's had Mopai, he had Keiko, he had all of that, bro. Like, he's used to it.
Even
DJ Khaled is the first thing they say, you know what I mean? But they don't know that we've had all these other names for my man, bro.
We've had, man.
Listen, people, make sure you subscribe to Michael TV. That's my guy. Do you know what I mean? The Ajax fan.
Big up.
You know what I mean? He told me
big up Michael, man.
Hato for less than 50, bro. What are you telling me now, bro? You know? It's business, bro. We got him. But yeah, big up to him. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. And yeah, man, we're on the way to 500 subs, man. Almost there. Almost. I mean, almost.
Oh, bro.
Make sure you also subscribe to Rashid. His link is in the title. That's my guy, innit? Let's see what these men are saying. Arsenal look so rigid, bro. That's my thing, innit? And you know what it is as well, yeah? I was going to say this to you. Like, you know when a lot of people were saying that they weren't really worried about it's only pre-season and you lost the game. You know what my thoughts were? You know me, I've been hanging out with you lot for a while, innit? So I kind of had to watch more Arsenal just so I know what I was talking about. Like, I said that if you lot got slapped in pre-season, but the manager was tinkering and he was trying these different things or whatever, I would have said to you, yeah, don't worry about it. Because, okay, cool, maybe when the season starts, it's going to be different. Because under Poch, yeah, we slapped teams in pre-season. We thought, you know what, Poch saving us.
We're going to cook.
We died.
Yeah.
Under Maresca, Haaland scored a hat-trick in like 5 minutes. Oscar Bob bagged, and we were just getting slapped left, right, and centre. He was playing Mudryk right wing. He was trying everything. As soon as we played City in the first game of the season, we looked like a completely different team, bro. It looked like we've been training with him for like months, not a couple of weeks. Do you get it? We went there, all we done was a couple of mistakes. Cucurella got barged at the ball. I think Haaland scored, and then we made a lot. Other than that, we got them. We just couldn't finish our chances. And that kind of told me that, yo, we need to pattern up here, innit? Like, and that's one of those things where I cared more about what you see in pre-season than just the results. Does that make sense? But if I'm seeing the same thing that you've seen from last year, that tells you, and that kind of tells me, if I'm being proper, like real honest, that there's a big chance you're going to see the same thing next season.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And the thing is that we were focused more on the striker situation, and we forgot about the midfield and the creativity that we lack. And that was one of the things that this is what creativity that we lack. And that was one of the things that this is what amazes me. Yeah, this is what amazes me. Arteta at the end of the season, he said it himself. Yeah, this is what amazes me. Arteta at the end of the season, he said it himself about the what amazes the midfield. This is what amazes me. Yeah, this is what amazes me. This is what amazes me. Yeah, this is what amazes me. Arteta at the end of the season, he said it himself about the creativity problem. He said that the creativity problem is a big deal. So I'm saying, yeah, big up Ozzy, man. He got a YouTube channel.
Ozzy
Big up
literally
to him, man.
started his channel today. Yeah, our guy,
Yeah.
we had to keep telling him, start your channel, start your channel, start your channel. He was on everyone's channel before that.
Yeah.
So he's an Arsenal fan as well, and it makes sure you subscribe to his channel, people. Big up Paris Mandem in the chat as well. What are you saying?
Yeah. No, but what I was saying is like the creativity problem was a thing that Arteta talked about in the end of the season. You know that last press conference he done?
Yeah.
He was talking about it, but you know
Is
the
that when he
goosebumps.
said the precious privilege or something? Is that what he said? Or
Yeah, the goosebumps. When he said goosebumps, yeah, that was press conference that he told us
Was that the one when he
about.
said boom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the one. And then he told us about creativity, blah blah blah. You get me? And the problem is that you saw that creativity was a big problem in this team. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
What I don't get is that how did you not tackle the problem? How did you expect just bringing in Gyökeres is gonna solve the creativity problem? Did it? It's not gonna. He's a striker. He's not gonna solve the creativity problem. Creativity problem is something that you deal with right now in that midfield. That midfield is so stiff. Pause. So stiff. Bunch of robots, bro. 6'5" robots. That's all we got in that midfield, bro. Slow. The problem is that there's no one talented in that. Well, there is, but he wouldn't play them. You know what I'm trying to say? To the point where I'm like, there's a kid called Dauman right now. That guy, bro, I don't care what anybody says. That guy can solve our creativity problem about 60 minutes. He can give us 60 minutes every game. 60 minutes and then take him off because he would get injured.
Yeah.
But 60 minutes, he can solve like the creativity problem. That creativity problem can't be solved unless Odegaard is on a mad team. Which Odegaard won't be because of this manager. Do you know what I'm saying? I really do true. You know, we don't like Odegaard, us negative Arsenal fans. We don't like Odegaard, you know what I'm saying? But I really do believe that Odegaard's better than what he's showing us right now.
Yeah.
He's a bit better than this. Do you know what I'm saying? He can do way better than this. But in a different system. But I can see it's the same system, bro. 2-8s, Rice and Odegaard. They ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Rice, that Rice is a big problem in that midfield as well. People are just blind to it. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the 2 free kicks.
You brought the name out. You see me, yeah. I can't really speak on Rice, innit? Because every time I speak on Rice, I get told I'm hating on that. Because obviously I didn't get him.
Yeah.
He's an ex of Chelsea. We were linked to him, innit? And at the time, I wanted him, and I didn't really like. I don't know, man. Yo, Catch, I'll send you the video with like how you do it quickly. Yeah? I'll send it to you later. But, bro, it's like,
Big up, Cat.
you see, with me, I kind of looked at Rice and I thought, yeah, he got qualities, but there's certain qualities that he has that he's shown under it when he was doing it at West Ham. Because remember, they used to sit low block. He just shields the
Yeah.
defense, and then he can make those darting runs because there's always space. But with you, like, a lot of
Yeah.
the times you're playing low blocks, which means he's just slightly away from, like, unless he beats people on transition, which means he runs with the ball, yeah? And that's not, people always like, you know what it is? People always kind of like they don't know the difference between dribbling and ball carrying.
Yeah, they
You get
don't.
me?
They don't.
But then
they
again,
don't.
cool,
They
he's
don't.
good, he carries. But with you, like, a lot of the
Yeah.
times you're playing low blocks, which means he's just slightly away from, like, unless he beats people on transition, which means he runs with the ball, yeah? And that's not, people always like, you know what it is? People always kind of like they don't know the difference between dribbling and ball carrying.
Yeah, they
You get
don't.
me?
They don't.
But then
they
again,
don't.
cool,
They
he's
don't.
good, he carries the ball, whatever, that's fine. He can strike the ball, which you always did well at West Ham either. Like, there's a lot of times, even against Arsenal and that, half volley and that outside the box, he used to always do that. And there's nothing I can say about that. He's good at that, bro. But my thing, and I think maybe recovering the ball, like that kind of thing is good. You can't put him in the lone six though, because he's allergic to passing forward there, and you don't always
Yeah.
pass in between the lines, which you need when you're playing the six. He does the passing to the left. He does the thing what I used to call it. What used to call it? He does this thing where
Sideways?
he get like hot potato in it. He gets the ball and then he just passes it to the guy that's next to him because they can pass the ball better than him, innit? So like he used to give it to Party and then Party makes the passes. If it's Jorginho, he can make the passes.
You need that number. You need that double pivot to be a bit techie. You know what I'm saying? You need someone like a Bruno G next to
Look
him.
at
Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I
You
believe.
got Vitinha
Or a Tonali or someone like that.
press resistant, whatever, and then they can move the ball. Like it's not wrong with him not being able to do it, innit? That's fine. Because a lot of other teams have one guy who's a runner, he gets the ball back or whatever, and then they pass it, and then they have one guy that's techie on the ball. You don't have to have both. Some teams have both, but whatever, innit? But then again, okay, you say, you know what, whatever. One thing that I found out about him as well is that he doesn't know that the player runs fast. It's like the ball moves faster than the player. He does that thing where he runs all the way
Yeah, but
to
that's not
Saka
his
and then he
game.
just
That's the thing.
2-yard pass and then he goes back. And I'm like, bro, you could have done that earlier. And you man would have been on the attack from early. So there's a lot
But
of
that's
things
not
that
his
I've
thing.
seen from him, bro. I'm thinking, you can't do this. On the half turn, his first touch, sometimes you end up chasing it, especially when it's under pressure. I've seen bare clips recently as well. And look, I'm like, yeah, fine. Let's add someone else with him that can do everything. Do you get it? That can do everything.
Yeah.
Double. Then I realized he's better with the double pivot. And then every time, let's say, Party was playing right back, you could tell the midfield wasn't all that when he put Marino next to him. Then the whole midfield was.
There you go.
But every time you put him next, you put Party next to him. Maybe Jorginho, it kind of worked out once in a while, innit? But
yeah.
And then for me, I kind of seen it from the Euros. Because in the Euros, the manager thought he can do the smart thing and put a trend in midfield. But these times, not everyone can do this. Inverting into midfield and starting in midfield is two different things. Because the midfielder, you need to know what happens with traffic. You got players running behind you, in front of you. Some people just get confused and overwhelmed. Too much information. Like when you go into midfield, all the actions in front of you, you don't have to really deal with that. Do you get it? You're just an extra man, whatever, you do your thing. So when you realize it, you think, they put him next to him, the Rice wasn't that good. Then they put Gallagher next to him, that didn't always really work well either. But when they put Kobe Mainoo next to him, it worked. But then Kobe Mainoo looked like he was doing better than him in midfield, and I was thinking, oh, come on, bro. You were doing well. But then I started to realize, even though I used to say it a lot, he needs someone to hold his hand in midfield. That's what we call it, double pivot.
Yeah, hold his hand.
But I still think Rice is good. Some people think I'm saying it like to mock him. I think he's actually good. But then when people start telling me he's one of the best and that, it's when it becomes, okay, this is when I don't like the conversation. You get it? I think he does well in your system.
Yeah.
If you want to start beating these big midfields that you meet in the Champions League and in other league, like Champions League, and obviously if you go against City and all those teams, if they do well this season and Liverpool's on that, your midfield's not going to do it. You get it? Your defense saves you. Fair enough. And I've always said your defense is always like, even I can't go against your defense, whether I'm hating or not. You know what I mean? There's no point. But that's my point, isn't it? Like, midfield's
You know what it is about Rice, yeah? It's that, don't get me wrong, like even like the negative gooners, they love Rice. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one maybe on the internet that is against the idea of Rice. And I'm saying in that eight, and I feel maybe not just that against the idea. I feel like he's the biggest problem in that midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? In terms of creativity, don't get me wrong. In terms of creativity, when we play against a low block or mid block, it's a problem, bro. You get me? You can't play Rice in a low block on a mid block if we're playing against the low block on a mid block. You get me? For you need someone more techier than him. You need someone that can find the pass. You know what I'm saying? Can play over the top. For Martinelli to unlock Martinelli. You know that bullshit about unlocking Martinelli?
Yeah.
You can't unlock him with Rice in that number 8. You can't. You just can't. You have to move someone there. You get me? Because this Rice in the number 8, you've seen it time and time again. It's cost us. Yes, we're scoring set pieces and shit like that. But like, if we're talking about creativity, actually, why do you think back in the day, not back in the day, years ago, when City were on top, yeah? How come every team in the league used to play a low block, mid block against them, and they'll still beat everybody? Still beat everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Barcelona, they used to play a low block, mid block against them. Everyone used to do it. They still beat them. Why? It's that midfield. It's the midfield. Even if you play a low block, mid block, they'll find a way around it. They find a way in between. They can play that killer pass. They can break the lines. That's something Rice can't do. He's got other attributes which we will need in games against the big teams when you want to secure that midfield. When you're the one playing the low block and mid block, that's when you need Rice. But if you're going the other way and the other team are going to play the low block and mid block, Rice ain't going to be the answer. I'm just going to let it crumble. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to sit back, watch this crumble. You get what I'm trying to say? Because it's been there. It's been, the evidence been there that Rice can't do it. You get me? It's not just him, of course, it's Odegaard as well. But Rice plays a big part as well. Let's be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that he's one of those players. Obviously, he doesn't necessarily move the ball forward as like that good in it. But then again, my thing's always been he's not the only issue, because you also have the Odegaard issue. Does I get it? Like it's not just him. You also have the Odegaard issue. But the reason why I was looking at this season, yeah, you never got the proper party replacement, bro. Zubimendi, he does the job really well, but he's one of those players that likes to pass the ball wide. And obviously, getting used to this league is a different thing. This has always been my thing. I think, okay, midfield's the hardest position to get used to. Obviously, he's coming in from wherever to this league. Cool. He might do bits. I'll never say that he can't do bits. He might come on and just cook, and we all thought he's doing exactly what we expected, isn't it? So I'm not holding that against him. I just think, because there's too many question marks, are you still going to play the defensive football? How's Gyökeres going to come in and do if the manager still plays that football? Is Odegaard going to switch on this season? Do you get me? On top of that, you already had the points gap between Liverpool and you guys. Do you get it? That you had before when the season ended. They've moved forward. Have you caught up to what their previous level was? Or have you caught up to their current level? Because you're trying to win the league. This is my point. You're trying to win the league right now. I'm looking at it like winning the league. I'm not looking at it from, have you improved from last season? Because now it's a bit too late to do the whole, have you improved till last season? Do you get it?
Have we? Have we?
This is my thing. I've always felt like Partey was their best midfielder. And I think, what's the other guy's name? Rice was after him, innit? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and he was doing really well this season. I thought a lot of people was doing this whole thing of like, even against Real Madrid, cool. Rice scored 2 free kicks. Fair enough. The credit's there, innit? We're not hating on that. But what he was doing in midfield that day, Partey, cool, he got sent off. But what he was doing in midfield that day when he played there, or I think he was sent off after, you have to, bro. People just kept forgetting about it. Like, they kept looking at, it wasn't him, it was Rice. But when it's gonna be just been about him, it's gonna be bad.
Because they want the Rice thing to work so much. Big up catch up, bro.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to it. Make sure you subscribe.
It's being catch.
Yeah.
But it's because they want it to work so bad, so they don't get mocked by other teams. Oh, is this the guy that you bought for 105 mil? Do you get me? They want it to be so bad. You know what I'm saying? They want it to work. It's just don't. It can't. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Do you believe what David's saying? Took some sense into your bro play.
Who's David?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably what somebody in the comments. But yeah, man. Like, listen, bro. They want the Rice thing to work so hard, so much,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying too hard, in my opinion. You get me? And it's just they'll see though. They'll see. They've already seen glimpses of what happened against Tottenham, and people told me, "Oh, we beat Newcastle. Yeah, we played shit. Why do you think we played? Do you think we played well against Newcastle? We played shit against Newcastle. It's the same kind of football. If it wasn't for Max Dowman, that would be a 2-2. 2-2. That was going to be a draw.
I
You
forgot
get
to
me?
ask you earlier. Yeah, you know when we were talking about the whole Eze thing. Do you you finally gonna see Nwaneri play there? I think Nwaneri is one of your best players up front. Like what he's probably the best footballer they have up front.
But where would you put Ethan?
In the 10. He's a 10, bro.
Yeah, oh, okay, in the 10.
In the 10.
I believe I like Ethan. I like Ethan. We've been pushing for Ethan, you know what I'm saying, for time, you know what I'm saying? Because I do believe like we have the four I want, which is gonna be it's gonna be a bit weird for people, and they'll be like, oh my god, they're young, whatever. I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. Lamine Yamal came in 16 years old, he's bossing it. You don't know he's 16. But you've got the number 10. I want as the number 10 to be Dowman. I want on the right, you know what I'm saying? Problem in the midfield, surely a former centre back.
Bro.
Tandy that can't
Yeah.
play on a half turn wouldn't be a problem.
Bro,
Facts.
this is prime as a
Facts.
Chelsea
What
fan.
is
Innit?
he?
He's a Chelsea fan, bro. He's with me, innit? You know the whole Arsenal slander thing. He's one of them.
Yeah.
But
But this ain't no slander.
but
It's
if
obvious,
you break
innit?
it down, but if you actually do the whole breaking it down, a lot of your players are not just playing out of position. They're doing different roles, bro. The centre back playing right back, a right back playing left back. Saka is a left back that used to play left wing that's playing right wing. Like, man are just not just playing in their position. I know it's cool to have someone that's versatile, but brother, like, play someone in the actual position to get what you want from them, bro. Do you get it?
But he didn't buy
Break it down, but if you actually do the whole breaking it down, a lot of your players are not just playing out of position. They're doing different roles, bro. The centre back playing right back, a right back playing left back. Saka is a left back that used to play left wing that's playing right wing. Like, man are just not just playing in their position. I know it's cool to have someone that's versatile, but brother, like, play someone in the actual position to get what you want from them, bro. Do you get it?
But he didn't buy them for that reason. The thing is that he bought Rice, you know what I'm saying? He bought Rice, exactly. Yeah, 100%. I don't think Martinelli dribbles catch. I'll be real. I think Martinelli can just run.
This is what I call it. He does what
Yeah.
I call the kick and run or the pass and run. Yeah, which
Yeah.
you also kind of get on the right hand side by Saka, where he get past the Odegaard and you make that run and you get it back. Man are calling it cooking, but it's not cooking. You know what I mean? You don't cook your fullback by passing the ball and running. That's athleticism or something, bro. That's just running. You're quicker than him. You done your thing in it. But
Especially
with
in a low
him,
block.
with Martinelli, it's what we call. He's one of them man that looks at his two shoelaces when he runs, bro. Remember, Rashi used to be one of them. Yeah, he just kicked the ball forward, and when he's sprinting, he's looking at his shoelaces. He ain't looking around him, bro. How's that supposed to help your team? And this is when you saw a couple of times where he should have passed, he never passed. Was it Newcastle? And then one time, one of those games, he 1v1, whatever. Then you have Odegaard that likes hiding as well. Remember when he ran half the pitch and he's hiding?
Odegaard looks busy. You know what I'm saying? He looks
Odegaard,
busy. He looks
Rice,
so
Rice
busy,
does the
bro.
same thing, but you know Rice looks like he's standing in the middle in the M6. You know, he's standing, he's trying to cross the road. You know how they cross the road in Africa and that.
I know.
They cross the M-way. I remember when I went to Saudi, man are telling me you're crossing this. I'm like, where's the traffic lights, bro? What do you mean I'm crossing? I ain't crossing. They're like, nah, you have to cross. I'm like, bro, this is the motorway, bro. Yeah, we're crossing. I'm like, oh, come on, bro. You know what I mean? But then you just run and then the little.
They watched that Messi video, bro. You know that Messi video that Pep Guardiola was talking about? How he scans the pitch. They watched that video and they thought that all you need to do is scan the pitch. You ain't Messi, bro. You ain't Messi. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Rice is the guy. See what I'm dealing with. And this is the political gooners. You know what I'm saying? If the top gooners catch me, bro, I'm gone. After saying what you say against Rice, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you can't say shit against Rice. I'll be real. You cannot say shit.
Bro, have you
against
seen
Rice.
man? I put this all-time 11, and I saw Saka right wing, and I saw they put it might have been the Invincible team or something like that, and they took out Fabregas to put Rice. And I looked at that thing and I thought, nah, they can't do that. No, even Fabregas for Chelsea was mad. And I was younger and I remember watching him thinking he knew the pitch behind him before he got the ball. So once the ball came, he'll turn, Costa is literally just about onside and he'll ping the ball, lands in Costa and we just bang it, bro. I used to be like, whoa, what's this? Like, he's doing this at this age. And then I remember when I used to watch him when I was a bit younger and I was like, he's crazy. But it's like, I don't know what and you've seen the thing I sent you the other day, man are telling me your manager's doing the whole Pep Guardiola Barca 11 thing.
yeah, oh my
Man
days,
said to
my
me,
guy.
Reyes, Valdez. But this is what I'm trying to say to you, bro. Like, it's mad. Like, some of the things you read, you think, nah, there's no way. Do you know what I mean? There's no way.
Let me read it.
Yeah, you got it there.
I got it here. I got all the receipts, bro. You have to with these, man. You have to, bro.
That's why we send them to you, innit? Receipts. You know what I mean? So you have to, so you can cook the on the fence and on the top gainers, all of them. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, bro. Trust me.
Oh my days.
Where is it, man? Where is it? Yes, sir. There you go.
In the meantime, listen, people, we're only 20 subs away from 500, innit? If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Rashid. His link's in the title. Do you know what I mean? Let's try to get there, innit? Let's try to get there. Come on, Rashid.
Valdez. You've got Valdez Raya.
MashaAllah.
Okay.
Did Valdez get
We'll
picked?
allow that one.
Did Valdez used to get lobbed?
No, not really. Okay. But like, we'll allow that one though. We'll let that one slide. Dani Alves and Timber. Oh my days. I like Timber. Don't get me wrong. I think
Timber.
Best right back
I think Timber is the second best right back in the league after Reece James. If Reece James is fit, when he's fit, when he's not fit, cool, he's the best. But if Reece James is fit, bro,
that's
no
so biased, bro. But I'm
no. But so come on, I know I got the best.
When
right
he's
back
fit,
yeah, but
that's so biased.
I don't know what to
bro.
say,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Like, come on, even the chat would tell you, Reece James.
That's crazy, bro. Even what's his name? Even Lewis told me this shit. We were fighting about it like on Newside stream.
Yeah.
Shout out to both of them. But yeah, man, like Alves, Timber, all right, cool.
Yeah.
PK and Gabriel. Okay, fair enough. I like Gabriel and Saliba, so I'm not even gonna talk about them. Abidal Lewis Skelly. Busquets Zubamendi. Oh my days, you're bugging. Look, you don't even need to read the rest.
But my thing is this though. Zubamendi, we haven't seen him in this team yet. Like, imagine, let's say he was at a party, he's been here for a couple of years, We know what his level is. He's established, or he's shown us so much within that, whatever, to tell us this guy is it. We can be like, yo, listen, whatever. But still, Busquets is probably the best one I've seen. You know what I mean? Him,
Busquets, the best number 6 I've seen.
I've never seen a guy that tall move like that. It looked like he was faster than everyone in midfield, even though he was the slowest, bro. Do you know what I mean?
He just dribbles you with his tech, his tempo controller. Come on, bro. Javi, Declan Rice. What are you smoking, bro? What is this guy? Whoa, my days! I need to message this guy, bro. He needs to drop us the
You know
number,
what it is?
bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to smoke.
You know what Lee told me? Lee told me yesterday. The guy blocked him, innit? The guy blocked.
What? Gray blocked him? Did he? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. You know Lee, man. They always he's somehow, somewhere is cooking someone, innit? So he blocked him, blood. This is one of them guys that he blocked.
Fair enough. He probably blocked me after. I'll respond to him on one of the messages. I'm gonna send him a message, bro. This is absolutely mad. This is criminal right here. Iniesta, Odegaard, Iniesta, you know, in fucking Iniesta. Oh my days. Messi, Saka. Oh, come on, bro. You don't need me to read the rest. You don't need. Absolutely mad. This is criminal right here. Iniesta, Odegaard, Iniesta, you know, in fucking Iniesta. Oh my days. Messi, Saka. Oh, come on, bro. You don't need me to read the rest. You don't need me to read the rest, bro. Thierry Henry Martinelli.
You know what's mad? I didn't actually I read some of it. I read half of it, and then I said, nah, I can't. Yo, big up
Henry Martinelli, bro. Oh my days. That's all I need to say, bro. Thierry Henry Martinelli, bro.
Oh my days. This is
there
crazy.
You go. There you go, yes, sir. There you go. Thierry Henry Martinelli.
Yeah, but you know that my issue's always been with Arsenal fans is that they not all of them, some of them, yeah, they don't actually know what the player is. They don't know the player that they're looking at. They either overhype them, and then when the player ends up, he's about to leave. Martinelli was the best thing since sliced bread a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Some people already never rated him at the time. Said, you know what, this is his deficiency, whatever. If he improves that, then he can be that player. But people already, they look at him like he's already in his final form, innit? Even though he isn't yet. So then they expect him to do it. If he doesn't, they're all disappointed. But you need to look at the player for what he actually is. Even though I like Saka as a footballer, I think he gets way much support on the right than Martinelli gets on the left.
Facts.
So it helps him. Some people think that Saka does banders on the right, but it's because of the overlap he gets from Timber or
he gets Odegaard here.
Odegaard's
Timber
1-2,
helping him, yeah.
Whatever, and then what happens is they just automatically kind of drag him away. The way to block Saka is you literally just block his passing lane. You don't even have to tackle him, bro. Because he's one of those players that likes to play safe first. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. Sancho was the overlap he gets from Timber or
He gets Odegaard here, Odegaard,
Odegaard's 1,
Timber
2,
helping him, yeah.
whatever, and then what happens is they just automatically kind of drag him away. The way to block Saka is you literally just block his passing lane. You don't even have to tackle him, bro, because he's one of those players that likes to play safe first. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. Sancho was because he's one of those Saka is you literally just block his passing lane. You don't even have to tackle him, bro, because he's one of those players that likes to play safe first. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. Sancho was the overlap he gets from Timber or
He gets Odegaard here, Odegaard,
Odegaard's 1,
Timber
2,
helping him, yeah.
whatever, and then what happens is they just automatically kind of drag him away. The way to block Saka is you literally just block his passing lane. You don't even have to tackle him, bro, because he's one of those players that likes to play safe first. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. Sancho was one of them players. Some players just do that, where it's safe first. They don't want to lose the ball. They want to keep it ticking, and then when they think there's an opportunity to go for it, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you get it? But this is the thing. They come to tell you, yo, he's better than Lamine Yamal. He's better than this guy. My brother, I watched a lot of footballers. My thing's always been, I don't see Saka carrying the team. Do you get it? I think he carries the team in terms of GA and goals, innit? But then what I call him is, I think he's one of those players that's like, he's from the Salah mode. That's what I call him. He's not Salah, but he plays like him, where, remember Salah, okay, cool, he has to track back more than Salah. We both agree on that, yeah? But he does this thing where they run him behind and then they go and create the goal. Do you get
Since
it?
he came back from injury, he didn't track back.
And by the way, I forgot to tell you that he's one of the
I'll give that to Arteta. He didn't get him to track back.
But people still said
since he came back from injury,
a lot of people been saying, but people still been saying he ain't been good enough because of his injury. Like, he's not fit. And that's another question mark that I've put on people saying, if he comes back, how is he going to look? Because those hamstring injuries, I've seen it, bro. Reece James had it. Grade 3 injuries are mad, bro. Do you get it? So we need to see how... And he relies on the burst of pace. That bit of speed that he gets in the beginning, he relies on that to get away from defenders. So
yeah,
I want to see what happens to him, obviously, when he comes back from that. But, yeah, man, that's... Do you know what I mean? That's just one of them, bro. Man said, nah, he's going to cook. He's probably talking about Zubaymendi.
He's going to cook.
Nah, I'm talking,
he's talking about Rice, I think.
Because this is slightly higher up in the chat. I forgot to kind of go through the chat. Listen, in the meantime, today, we're going to kind of move. You got anything else you want to talk about Arsenal?
Well, that's about it. There's nothing else to talk about, innit? When it comes to Arsenal. Same old problems. But yeah, man.
You know what it is, yeah? Man said, what? Reece James don't play.
yeah, that's it.
Reece James don't play. All right. So you man know exactly what Reece James is on, innit? Because remember, yeah, Liverpool fans were telling me that Trent was better than him, and the minute he decided to leave, they were telling us everything. We were telling him he can't defend, he can't. All he does is cross the ball. Yeah. I was like, yeah, we used to say that, but we used to defend him just because we had to defend him. I'm like, cool, I hear it. But my thing is, if Reece James weren't good enough, I've always been one of those guys that if Rice was better than Caicedo, I got no problems coming in here saying, yo, listen, Rice is better than Caicedo, innit? This is just how it works for my team. But a lot of people just can't do that. Yeah, but
people think being biased means that you support the club and that's how you should support it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's what they think like. That's why they gas, what's his name, Rice, so much. You get me? being
Yeah.
biased is there. It's thinking that that's how you support your club. That's not how you
Yeah.
support your club.
Mm-hmm.
You need to point out where
Because
we're bad and where we're not bad.
this is the thing, yeah. My thing's always been you just gotta be honest, like about what your club situation is, and also when you try to do the whole coping thing about my club, what's it called? The player is good, he's not you start to believe that he's better than he actually is, bro, and then it affects your club in the long term. Because I've said to people recently, where like if you have the best defense in the league, the best DM in the league, Havertz is amazing. You have Saka, Bernard, the best right wingers in the world that goes into the invincible teams. Why have you not won the Premier League or any of the trophies yet? Like,
Yeah,
what?
why not?
Like, how does that work? But then they can't answer you. Oh, nah. We need to we're doing it this year because we got your.
They were injured. They were injured last year.
Exactly. So this is my thing, bro. This is what I'm saying. Where it don't make sense. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense, bro. Like for me, nah. This is the thing, though. They're gonna eventually find out, but it's at the cost of your own time, the club's time, and then also you're seeing your players not achieve what they wanted to achieve. Do you get it? Okay, cool. You might have a favorite player. You want to see Saka lift these trophies or whatever, but you have to get onto the club if they don't do that. You can't just sit there every time. Oh, cool, no problem, cool. Who was it?
Back the players.
Bro,
Back the players.
I was watching the Birmingham documentary, Birmingham City documentary that was on Prime, and it's Tom Brady, innit? Because you know Tom Brady, the NFL player.
Yeah.
He's in a consortium that took over Birmingham City, and I used to work there when they used to do protests. Bro, these men believe that the pitch is the stadium's cursed. They've gone like through they lost 3 playoffs. They've gone through like bad relegations and that. And these men believe that basically when they came to build the stadium, St. Andrews, they believed that there were Romanian gypsies that lived on that place where they wanted to build the stadium, innit? So obviously they had to move them by force. So they weren't going to leave, so they ended up cursing the stadium. Like they believe there's 2 dead horses somewhere on the corner, like kind of thing.
I heard about.
So when all that thing happened over the years, and they're not winning, they're losing, and that, they got rid of their owners, and then these man got rid of the wrong manager when he was doing well, and then they brought in Wayne Rooney, who cooked the whole thing, got him relegated, and now they're getting back. These man, when I was working there, before the owners left, bro, we used to work in the main reception. And the fans would try to get into the reception. So they were protesting in the car park, and they were trying to run in because the director's box was above us. So you'd have to go through the reception to go upstairs to go to the director's boxes, innit? So I remember we used to close the shutters before the game, and then as soon as the game ends, we never used to let the people out until we knew it was clear, and then let the people out. So these men were protesting, got the owners out. Got Tom Brady and these men in, and now they're trying to rebuild the club, and I think they got promoted from League One back into the Premier League. Big up Thabo as well, man. Love for pulling up. And after that, bro, I swear to you, bro, these men are improving now. So if they do well, get investment in whatever, which they are gonna get. These men are planning to buy some empty storage units or something, whatever is down there, not far from my house here, turn it into some full training ground.
Is it?
They're trying to change the whole thing because man are saying, yo, this is the 2nd biggest city in the UK. Okay. Like this is supposed to be one of the big clubs. Yeah. These man want to make it one of the biggest clubs, and they used to be in the Prem back in the day and whatever. Yeah. So they want to change that. So you see that there is change, innit? It's just a larger scale. The only problem is your fan base is all around the world, isn't it? It's not just England or outside and this and that.
We're worldwide.
Worldwide. So there's a lot of people that are fine with what's going on, isn't it? So it's bad. It's bad.
Oh, 100%. I think when you go worldwide, it's a problem as well. You know what I'm saying? There's pros and cons to everything, and one of the cons is people that are worldwide. I don't blame them because they see AFTV and they think that that's what Arsenal fans think. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what the Arsenal fans think, and if they're closer to the club, so it makes sense that, do you know what I'm saying, what they're saying makes sense.
Bigger.
And you know how AFTV know how to spin everything, so they believe. Sorry, pardon.
No, you chilling. Yeah. They like spawning the whole. You remember when we were like a couple years younger, yeah? AFTV was known as the negatives. Do you remember?
Yeah,
They
but
were
that was
they were the
when they're
reason.
out.
Yeah, like Lee and them man were their troops. They're the negative ones. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
they're the positive now, and everyone else is the negatives.
We know why. Brown envelope, mate.
Yeah. But this is the thing.
Brown
Yeah?
envelope.
But this is the thing where it's like, because I've watched both. Because that's how I know troops and Lee and all that from them times, watching them from them. Because we used to watch it for fun. I got to, you know how I started watching Arsenal? I used to watch Arsenal when I was younger, just randomly, innit? But it never used to interest me. I used to be one of them man that just watches my team, because I never used to watch all the games on TV. You get it? So I used to find the link, watch my game, move
That's
on.
it.
Yeah.
I like.
And then, but I started finding out, I can watch other games. Boom, I started watching other games, cool, big games, whatever. Boom. Then, when I got older, I just randomly saw a video of troops going viral on Facebook. This is Facebook times. I was like, where's this? Boom, AFTV. But then what started happening is I didn't know if these men are trolling or they're being real. Because I don't know about this whole Wenger. I know about Wenger, but I'm like, why these men want him out? Like, do you get it? Do you get in top 4 and that?
It didn't make sense to me.
It didn't make sense at the
It
time.
didn't make
I'm like
sense to
thinking-
you.
Then I had to start watching games to know whether these men are slandering the players for no reason. Or then I started realizing, okay, cool. These men are actually saying that boom, 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 because it's actually happening in the game. These men are coming straight out of the game and saying it. I was like, rah, this is mad. So you start watching that, I started realizing, okay, this is not normal. Like, but it opened up this whole thing because I started liking hearing the fans' opinions directly from a fan that's come out the stadium. Then, I don't know, some guy that I was meeting middle of the street that probably watched 3 minutes highlights and he's telling me my team's cooking. And he's like, bro, how does this work? But over time, you start to realize, okay, cool, this is what happening. Then I started watching the bias show and this and that. Everything started coming up. It started becoming the thing where every week Arsenal's playing, we will need another head loss. You know what I mean? Like, it became a thing where it kept trending and that. So that's how we started watching it. Yeah, so it became a thing like that. And then I started watching it for content because they started doing shows.
That played a part as well. That's what our fans want. They only want not to be bantered. So we just don't want to be the banting club.
Yeah.
And getting second place won't get you bantered. Well, it should, but it won't. Because you can say that, what? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, you're right. But this is also my thing, yeah. You have to... So now... seeing some of the people go out like a Lee, troops and that doing their own thing, and then they could tell you how they feel when it's normal, innit? Because now you start to look at the other side and realize, cool, okay, how do you hate a player then you love him? Or a player comes in, you don't like him, but you were gassing him up last week. Like, there's all these agendas, and you start realizing. But I kind of started looking sideways at them when certain things happen when I used to watch them, and I was like, okay, cool, this is a bit weird, like, why is this happening? Why is that happening? But yeah, man. So this would be mad, innit? So yeah, man. Either way, though, big up to Abdi Mas Prime. And before we end it, obviously we're not gonna end it now, but we're gonna soon. Yeah, we need to talk about the business. You know what I mean? Where is the clip, bro? Now allow it. I have to bring the clip. Where's the clip? Where's the clip?
This is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up. Shut up.
This is business.
Hey.
This is business. You know what I mean? It's business.
Did you play the clip?
Yeah. It's probably on stream, but you ain't heard it. So I think because of the whole mic thing. But listen, forget about the whole thing, yeah? My thing, Africans love that meme. Yeah. Africans love that meme. But you know what it is with me, yeah? Thinking about it now. We're hearing Jackson 80 million. This is what I was saying. This is business. Yeah. Brother, it's looking mad, yeah? For 80 million probably for Jackson. Now, Abdi Mas is my guy. Big up to you. Salam alaikum. You know what I'm saying? Man says salam alaikum to the man.
Salam, bro.
He said, brother, you seen Sesko's leaning towards United. That will make Newcastle 11 rejections. and it seems like after that we'll make it easy to sell to them Jackson. Yeah. So this is the thing, because they basically offered. Yeah, they offered. They offered. Yeah. I think they asked if Sesko.
Who
Yeah,
offered?
JJ said, what is it? JJ, of course, if Sesko's going for 90, we have every right to ask for 80. Newcastle, you got rejected 11 times. Bro, do you know who they got rejected by? Dalap, Mbuemo, Cunha, João Pedro. Sesko can potentially be one of them as well. This is one hand. There's a bunch
80
of
mil
other
for Jackson. 12 goals.
No, but listen, you know what it is? These man looking at potential, one. Secondly,
High ceiling. That ceiling's going to collapse.
Newcastle said, Newcastle said Jackson the backup plan. Yeah, so they offer us Jackson. Yeah. And he barely starts. Mark Gay rejected them as well. I remember when they bid it for them. Bro, they have rejected from bare teams. It's weird, bro. It's weird because they have a better
not
team.
really when you think about it.
No, because look at it like this. Cool, United are the big club, blah, blah, blah. They get players. Remember, they got Pogba and that out of without Champions League. I think they were Europa League. So they can. We know that they can get players. At the same time, what happened to them again? They're one of those teams that people used to watch when they were younger. Because remember now, the ballers are getting young. They know about United, especially people that live outside. They know about United, they know about this, but they don't really know about other Premier League teams sometimes, innit? So when they hear United, they don't even know if United plays the style of football that suits them. Man are just going to get the money, sign the thing, play for them. It's crazy, you know? Like, because this is the thing, obviously, I think he does suit them. You know, them running behind strikers. It's nice for United. They shouldn't have bought Xerxes anyway, because if you're not going to play the link-up, possession-based football, this is why they never seen him. But, 11. But Newcastle play the better football. In the Champions League, they have a better squad right now. And for his development, Sesko would rather go there, and he might be he become the starter if Isak doesn't end up leaving. Yeah, what does that tell you? Yeah, Ammi, go over there, play football. You're good for you. Obviously, he probably don't have that much challenge going to this World Cup.